Hello everyone, CMeeCraft here, and welcome to the stream. We're back with the 100-line Last Defense Academy. As for what's happening next week, big surprise. The current plan is Claire Obscura at Monday at 8, Danganronpa V3 Tuesday at 8, and the 100-line Last Defense Academy Wednesday at 8. Anyways, though, let's get into this. We, left off at a pretty interesting point last time. Alright, here we go. We'll continue. Day 56. So we're over our way through. With my consciousness hazy, I barely opened my eyes. What time is it? Did we not get our morning announcement? Or did we? I think we might have, and okay, anyways. Still laid out in bed, I moved my head to look at the clock. It was already afternoon. Sheesh, that late already? Looks like I slept right through the morning announcement. My mind and body were still exhausted. I couldn't muster the energy to do anything. We did say we'd use today to rest, so I guess I'll just sleep a little longer. Even if I wanted to, I'm too tired to get up anyway. Once I closed my eyes again, I immediately sank into a deep sleep. I ended up spending the entire day in bed. And so the curtain fell on my 56th day at Last Defense Academy. Well, that was fast. Day 57.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 57th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay. Sure. I got out of bed and stretched out as far as I could. I definitely needed that. Thanks to sleeping the day away yesterday, my mind and body were fully restored. Now that I've rested up, it's time to get moving. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. My stomach is growling. Alright. Little cafeteria. And everyone's holding up. Obviously a big battle 2 days ago now. But, And the prisoner is of interest, for sure. That's probably what a lot of the discussion's gonna be surrounding. Hope no one was worried about me not doing anything yesterday. There were already a few team members in the cafeteria, practically devouring their meals. You're really chowing down. Darn right I am! I slept the whole day yesterday, so I didn't eat a thing. I eat and eat, yet nothing sates me. My stomach is an infinite fortress. So you all slept the whole day too, huh?
Yeah.
You better eat quick, Takumi. It'll be war once the others get here. You're right, will do. Immediately, I had the ration-o-matic make more food than I could even carry in both arms. Feverishly, I wolfed down each dish. As I ate, the rest of the team gradually joined us. Heesh, I'm starving. Me too. I was in a dream all day yesterday. I was here with everyone and we... So, just to be clear, if everyone slept in yesterday, was anyone monitoring the prisoner? Just to be clear? Never mind. Everyone, please go ahead and eat what you want. I'll take the scraps. Oh, but if trash, eats trash. Is that cannibalism? Why don't you just eat with us? Ignorant fools, I should sentence you to a sky burial for interrupting my grand meal. Everyone began gorging themselves on their first meal in a full day. Before long, they'd finally had their fill and seemed to calm down a little. But Nozomi and the Tsukumo twins still hadn't come to the cafeteria. Where's Kako and Ima? Are they not coming? Oh, I bet they'll be discovered as dead bodies after this.
That ain't happening.
Don't tell me you did something to them. I knew you hadn't really forgiven them.
Dumbass, why would I do that?
They're just sleeping in. What about Nozomi? She's caring for Lady Moko today as well.
Huh?
So Moko still hasn't woken up? Are we sure she's, like, alive? I mean, I guess comas can last for a long time, but... Usually the case where you hear, like, oh, someone's been in a coma for weeks or something. They've had, like, proper medical attention the whole time. I'm not sure how long you can just be in a coma in bed rest and still live. It was day 50 when she came back, and today is day 57. Pop quiz, Kyoshika, how many days has Moko been sleeping? So sudden. Is this addition or subtraction? That makes today the 8th one. That's not normal, is it? Right, of course, 8 days. I had a faint vision of that number as well. It's definitely not normal to sleep for 8 days. Maybe something happened while she was captured by the invaders. We didn't find any abnormalities, no strange symptoms either. I'm worried too, but all we could do is leave her in Nozomi's care and wait. You're probably right. This is bound to cause Nozomi a lot of stress too, though. Sounds like you got Nozomi on the brain, Takumi. Just can't resist the idea of killing a cute girl, can you? Killing? What? You're a creep. And what do we do about the prisoner? We can't just leave her in that cage indefinitely. I guess we're responsible for her now. We'll have to feed her and take care of her. Then leave it to this filthy heap of trash. You're unusually eager at this. I know I'm a cowardly, worthless pest, but I'd like to make myself a little useful to everybody. Besides, I have a fair amount of experience in animal care, so I think I can handle it. And she's not quite an animal. We're treating her like an animal now? I say let Shuma do it if he wants. She's your problem now, man. You said you'd care for her on your own, so don't mess it up. I won't. I'll make it my personal responsibility to take care of her. Well, actually, I've already been going to feed her ever since last night. I'm hoping I can earn her trust little by little. You need to get rescue animals to lower their guard when you're starting out. She's a prisoner of war, not an animal. I'll take charge of the courtyard cage keys, too. But just then that I heard someone running in the halls outside. We're late, we're late. Sorry to keep you waiting. Sorry for the wait. Jeez, you're finally here. You two are way late. Apologies, we started a card game last night and ended up playing until dawn. Oh, that's sweet. You guys are close as ever. No, not as ever. This time we fought on equal footing. That's right, until now I've been purposely losing to Kako in all our card games. She thought she was incredible, but in fact she was just being given the win. But now I've stopped that. We played seriously as equals. Of course, then Kako got so frustrated about constantly losing that she refused to let the game end. Because I couldn't win at all. You won every single round. Equality is good and all, but couldn't you have gotten a little easier on her? It's hard to adjust on the fly. I don't need him to go easy on me. I want to beat him when he's serious. Both of you take it easy, okay? After that, we left the cafeteria with full stomachs and returned to our rooms. I'm stuffed. I'm actually a little sleepy. Probably because I haven't eaten in so long. But I can't just laze around anymore. I rested the whole day yesterday, after all. It's always possible the next attack will come soon. I need to prepare. Alright, free time. Let's go. Alright, obviously, a sensible first thing to check out would be the, not the war room, training room, second floor. See what sort of upgrades we can give to our new fighters. Oh, hey, Aita. Feels like our bonds of friendship grow stronger every time we overcome a trial together. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger indeed. Yeah. That's what they say, isn't it? Okay, so let's take a look at this. Specifically, our new soldiers. Ima. Like, we could do, so you already have one winged hammer and twin gale. We could learn aerial engagement. What does that do? Hit your foes from an unfair vantage point. What's the details of this? Interesting. A little cross shape. Counter strike. I mean, you might be out in the fray with a lot of the enemies, so that would make some amount of sense. Yeah, I just don't like last light yell. I like more certainty. Okay. Now what about Keko? Hellfire. Unleashes a high firepower close range attack over a wide area. Inflicts stun. And that seems really good. Attack of 3? Man, she's like a one-stop shop for everything. She could attack at rage, she could destroy it in melee. Yeah. Like, that is definitely worthwhile. Early strike. Okay, what's your pattern on that? Okay, well, we don't know. It is 1 space. Attack of 1. So normally it's based off kind of like your default thing. So would it be based on energy sniper? I don't know. It's tough to show. I do think these attacks, though, like, these all seem very useful, so I think we'll upgrade all of them. More range on that could be good. Oh, we're already out of points. Sheesh. Obviously, the extra range will be important in both of those. That way, we can more easily have her... It gives us more flexibility, so we can have her attack without worrying about... We don't have any practice battles to do, so that's interesting. What should we do? I think it would make sense to go to the library. Well, hold up. Where's our... Where are we imprisoning this captive? Is it this floor? Courtyard. Hello? Gotta keep this momentum going. There ain't nothing to be afraid of. Please allow this filthy heap of trash to be fully in charge of caring for the prisoner. And as for the prisoner... Hello. And I was expecting them to be like monstrous aliens, but she's kind of cute. Hello. Anyway, does water get recycled? Does it get filtered for hygienic reasons? The enemy commander is locked inside. What are we going to do with her? Alright, so what we want to do with her is we need to figure out how to communicate with her, I think. And I can't think of a better way to maybe be able to do that than checking out the library. Like maybe we've got some translation documents or something. You can count on us to go all out, Mr. Sumino. So let's do this. Okay. I mean, we've got... It could be a social studies book, right? Observation. So I'll just start at the Tokyo Residential Complex. Oh, hold on. Complex languages in the Tokyo Residential Complex. I mean, like, she probably doesn't speak a language that's spoken in the complex, but maybe linguistics, actually. That makes a lot of sense. The many gods of Celtic mythology. Literary history. We already did that. Okay, well, let's look into the Tokyo Residential Complex languages. If we understand the variety of languages within the complex, maybe that helps us understand foreign languages too, at least to an extent. In the same way, like, if you learn, like, French, that's gonna give you a leg up if you learn Latin, you know? Like, there could be just a common ancestor of the languages, right? Although, that being said, I do have a bone to pick with linguists. I don't believe Proto-Indo-European existed. Or at least, I think saying that, like, a bunch of languages descend from Proto-Indo-European is a gross oversimplification. Like, in all likelihood, I think what we identify as Proto-Indo-European probably was not a single language, but more of a family of languages that probably interacted and, for lack of a better term, like, crossbred with one another. But I think it's an oversimplification. So like, if a word has roots in, like, Proto-Indo-European, it probably means, like, that type of word was, like, common in that sort of, and dates back to those languages. But like, there's no way it was like a unified language. If anything, it was probably like different tribes with their own different languages that were kind of related to each other but not identical. Like, because if anything, you would expect languages in sort of the tribal era humanity to be more distinct and disparate from each other than they are today. And heck, a lot of our current understanding of languages, of like there being like a unified French language, is mostly a result of, you know, government enforcement to try to standardize a given language as this is the language of the country. Right? You go back in time and you've got, well, I don't know what the exact languages were, but you have a lot more regional dialects or languages, depending on how strict you want to be with the definitions. And then with nationalism rising in the, like 19th century or so, then you get these national governments that are really saying, like, okay, the language spoken in our capital is the one that's important. You even see that today with, like, the difference between, like, Mandarin and Cantonese over in China. But anyways, I'll try reading this book today, Tokyo Residential Complex Languages. The official language of the Tokyo Residential Complex is Japanese, and there are not many who speak other languages. There are some eccentrics who learn English and French as a hobby. The number of people who can speak a foreign language is probably less than 0.1% of the population. The Tokyo Residential Complex is a cultural sphere built on just one language. But the world was not always like this. Crossing national borders would often mean an inability to communicate. There was also a mix of people who spoke different languages even within the same country. People would work hard learning foreign languages at school or through courses in order to be able to interact with people from other foreign cultures. Peoples who speak a completely different language. That's hard to believe. Reading this book increased your observation by 5. Okay. So we learned that foreign languages exist. It's a start. We'll finish the book today in case... Like, I don't know. We still don't really know how this game's branching narratives work mechanically. I'm not sure if it's basically just like a choose-your-own-adventure book type thing where it's like, here's just a choice. Pick A or B and it branches that way. Or if there's more sort of dynamic links to the gameplay itself involved. Right, one thing I could potentially foresee is if there could be choices that are locked to behind having certain levels of different skills. Oh, I mean, we'll talk to Kiyoshika while we're here. Sir Takumi, would you like to read some manga with me? Sorry, busy. What is there? Okay. I'm curious about what lies beyond. Yeah, have we been to the restricted? No, okay, we don't. That's probably where Kiyoshika's going. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Finishing this book increased your observation by 10. Ooh, Social Studies 3. Nice.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Just like that, another day is over. I hadn't seen Nozomi at all today. She's so busy providing round-the-clock care for Moko. Seriously, how long is she willing to sleep? It's starting to worry me. I guess all I can do is believe in Nozomi and wait for the day Moko opens her eyes. Still feeling a little frustrated, I lay on top of my bed, closed my eyes, and fell asleep. Day 58.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 58th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay. Guess I'd better go to the cafeteria. Yeah, so someone else... I mean, I've done what I can to study the whole language thing. Someone else hopefully is going to get on the case there. Just as I entered the school building, I noticed a figure walking from across the hallway. Oh, Takumi, good morning. Are you headed to the cafeteria? It was Nozomi. It felt like a while since I'd last seen her. Yeah, you too? You haven't come to breakfast the last few days. Oh no, I'm not here for that. Last night Moko broke out into a fever. She was groaning in her sleep. I got pretty worried. Huh? A fever? I thought she should get some nutrients, so I made her a smoothie in the cafeteria. She's still unconscious, but she can manage gelatin or liquid foods. Still unconscious, huh? That's not a good sign. But shouldn't you worry about yourself too? You've been with her 24/7. I'm fine. I'm just sorry I've left you in charge of everything else. But I'm sure that very soon Moko will get better and join us. So please wait just a little longer. Sure, I could do that. Just don't overdo it, okay? Yes, I know. Anyway, I should get going. Moko's waiting. Oh, good luck. With that, Nozomi hurried off to the rooftop. That fever is worrisome. Maybe we should tell the others about it. Yeah, it makes sense to keep everyone apprised of the situation. Oh, hello. There's plenty of literature on the mysteries of the human body, but seeing it in the flesh is a whole different story.
Huh?
It's like how just knowing about the art of killing isn't the same thing as doing it with your own two hands, you know? You don't really expect me to agree with that metaphor, do you? Oh, I'd love to unravel these anatomical curiosities for myself. Is there some kind of soul who would let me vivisect them? No. Please don't. As soon as I got to the cafeteria, I told everyone what I'd heard about Moko. If she has a fever, surely that means she's gotten worse. What could be causing it? I knew it. The invaders did something to her. That's the only thing that makes sense. Or she just caught the disease out in the wilderness. Right, she's gone. Maybe she ain't ever waking up.
Yeah.
It may be wise to seriously consider it. Seriously consider what? Killing Miss Mojihiro and reviving her. That should restore her health, shouldn't it? And it would be a lot quicker. But even if we can bring her back, killing a friend would be truly horrendous. No, wait. Invaders are one thing, but I can't kill a person. I too must refuse. I cannot kill my dear Lady Moko. Why don't we ask Mr. Omokage? He's totally unfazed by killing. For the love of murder, I wish you'd stop talking at me like I'm some kind of demon. I'm just like the rest of you guys. I only kill out of love. That's not like us at all, though. But you're an assassin, right? What if you treat it as a professional request? If it's a job, I'll accept. What's gonna cost you? Ask Karara. She's gotta have plenty of money. Stop talking nonsense, you nasty peasant. I wouldn't waste my money on an assassin. I'd do the dirty work myself. If I want to kill someone, I do it myself. Covering up dirty deeds with money and sway is the Usuzuki way. That's totally villainous. But I'm opposed to killing Moko. Nozomi would never allow it either. We're not even certain that she won't wake up yet. Shouldn't we wait a little longer? Yeah, maybe the Revivomatic has made us too numb to this stuff. Killing a friend is insane. There's no reason for us to do that. Well, that's the problem. This is only a fictional world anyway. Like a game or manga. Anyway, for now, let's just wait and believe that Moko will wake up. That's why Nozomi is by her side, caring for her after all. Just then, Shima stood up with a sudden cry. Oh no, it's already time. It's time to feed the prisoner. I'm sorry, this Rotten Maggot will be taking his leave. Huh. He seems quite happy at his new job. After he spouted that hurried explanation, Shima rushed out of the cafeteria. Seems like he's taking good care of the prisoner. You think he's gonna teach her to do tricks? I told you guys, she's not a pet! But like, what if she were? And so, after finishing breakfast, we all returned to our rooms for the morning. Man, imagine if we got her to fight by our side. That'd be fun. I'm not sure we could ever trust her to that degree, though, unfortunately. But we can't even communicate right now, so... It looks like Shima is really passionate about taking care of the captive commander. Will we be able to communicate with her someday? Maybe then we can understand the invaders better. If the Earth really created them in order to advance world death, then why do they look like us? Why do they have powers that seem like hemoanima? I need to go do something. Moving around might distract me. Okay, what do we want to do? Well, let's see. We could use more resources. We also might want to take a look at seeing if we can upgrade any of our traps. That could be worthwhile. Oh, we might also want to upgrade our potions too. We ran out of those in our last fight. So yeah, that would be worth looking into as well. Not the strange room. I swear it was on this floor. There we go, metal shop. Anyway. Do you have some time to join me on an exploration, Mr. Sumino? If we find something of value, we can sell it in the Tokyo residential complex once we get back. Maybe tomorrow. Or who knows, maybe today. Let's get another spring trap. I know we completely botched using it last time, but what if we didn't? Like, it actually seems pretty useful if we use it. So another range on the metal fence, or another use on the electric fence. I think another use beats out another range, at least for now. And that being said, I'd rather have another range on the metal fence than the electric. Okay. I wonder if we'll end up getting any new types of traps. That'd be nice. Okay, the garage. What do you do in the garage again? I think there's just like a weapons thing here. Yeah. Not anything. We're out of BP, so. Yeah, I guess that would be a reason to go ahead for some exploration. Oh, we could check on the prisoner. Everything going smoothly around here? He's allowed us filthy, but you're actually fully in charge of caring for the prisoner. Enemy commander's locked inside. Prisoner? Don't worry. Look, we're taking good care of you, alright? You don't need to look so nervous. I guess you are a prisoner. Fair enough. Yeah, he's fine, probably. Well, what's going on, Gaku? What's the matter, Gaku? Did something bad happen? I just suddenly remembered something while I was walking around the courtyard. Could we think about the days I used to hang in the park with my brothers from the group home? Man, we'd play tag till the sun set because we didn't have anything else to do. We got those simple things where back then I could miss them so freaking much. Dang, dude, why do memories have to be so annoying? I'd give my brain permission to start bringing up stuff that makes me sad. In other words, he's feeling homesick. And I get how he feels. I do a lot of reminiscing myself about my family, Karua. Experience unlocks the keyword memories. Interesting. So Gaku likes memories. Okay, well I guess we can't do any exploration today. We still want to take a look at upgrading our potions, our elixirs. I think that's on the 2nd floor? If I'm not entirely mistaken. That's a classroom. And the classrooms are so useless. Why do we have them? I might be mistaken. It might be on the 3rd floor. Oh, hey, Doremi. Hey, wanna cut your wrists with me? No. Don't be scared. That's what the Revimatic is for, right? She's insane. But she's useful, so we tolerate the insanity. I guess it must have been the 3rd floor. It's the biolab, right? What's this again? Oh, right, the defense room. I think the biolab is an outside door, right? I might need to check the map. Yeah, okay. Okay, it's not here. Okay, it's on the 2nd floor. Thought it was there. Okay. Guess I must have missed it since it's on the outside. That's the classroom. There it is, okay. Oh, hey, man. Yeah, he's doing fine, I'm sure.
Huh?
What medicine shall we concoct today? Nothing. We need more science to do most of this. More math for this one. What's a... Do we have a power pad? User fully recovers HP, heals status effects, and heals fatigue. Yeah, that seems pretty good. We need more science and materials, though, for that. Okay. Let's see if we can give any gifts out. So that seems like a fun use of our time today. We could also finish that one book we started. The, I don't know, we've been doing a lot of reading, though. Let's, yeah. We're here at school with some friends. Let's act like it. Is that on the 3rd floor? I think it's on the 3rd floor. There's a war room. We want the, not the infirmary, we want the rec room. Okay, I mean, this would be for Darumi. Who gives us science points? Can we know from this? Oh, that keeps, oh, it keeps track of how many commander absorptions everyone has on this too. Huh. We do have oh wow, that's a long list of stuff. Oh, okay, gotcha. I guess on the map we can at least see kind of a little bit. So Tsubasa is science. So if we can give something to Tsubasa, that could be good. What would she want? Oh, I guess we could check what we've already given her. Not to know what to give her this time, but to know what not to give her. So we've already given you a toolkit, a towel, and a factory photo book. Okay. Let's see. What else would you want? We could just straight up talk to her. That could give us another sort of genre of stuff to know that she likes as well. And she could like the scooter. It is a machine. Yeah, I bet she would. Driving gloves? And that's a possibility. Well, maybe she's more of a tiger helmet sort of person. Motorcycle model. And she'd surely like that, right? It's tough though, because it's hard to say if the motorcycle stuff is for her or for well, a guy that actually rides a motorcycle in combats. Earplugs kind of make sense. And you do that in like you'd wear those in certain like industrial type environments. All right, here's what I think. I think let's. Where is she at? Is she down in the garage? No, she's on this floor. She's over in the infirmary. Oh, perfect. Just right next door. Lovely. And we'll just talk to her. And that will give us information on what types of stuff she likes for the future. We gotta keep this momentum going. There ain't nothing to be afraid of. I'm so curious about this. About what? Hey, Takumi, don't you wonder how the Revive-O-Matic works? It should be impossible to instantly revive the human body. What do the inner workings look like? I'm dying to find out. I don't suppose I can take it apart, can I? Easy now, Tsubasa. Back away from the Revive-O-Matic. That thing will turn you into Swiss cheese if you don't keep your distance. But it'll just bring us back even if it kills us, right? Seems like it's working at cross purposes. Being full of holes wouldn't kill me instantly. We might be able to investigate the machine in the few seconds before we die. Come on, you know we can't do that. We're not zombies. Why are you desperate to figure out this machine anyway? What is kind of incredible tech? How could I not want to know? I can't not take apart and look at any machine that's a mystery to me. I held Tsubasa back as she tried to approach the Revive-O-Matic, managing to pull her outside of the room. Nothing is scarier than the persistence of a prodigy. Your experience unlocked the keyword professional. Interesting. Technology went up by 6. Professional. So she's a professional?
Soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day has passed without incidents. Moko isn't getting any better. I hope she'll recover soon. There's nothing I can do about it, though. Guess I'd better get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. After ending my day there, I decided to sleep. Oh?
It's asleep.
Finally.
It had been 5 days since Kara rescued the emaciated little puppy. At first, it was in such poor shape that it kept vomiting and was extremely wary of humans. Kara took it to the vet and gave it constant care. It regained its energy bit by bit until it could finally fall asleep peacefully.
You sure find a lot of lost animals. Even though you get lost too.
Well, sometimes you gotta be lost to find the lost, you know?
That was only when I was little. Maybe it's because I used to get lost a lot that I know how lonely the lost can feel.
So, what do we do with it now?
I'll take care of it at home while I look for someone to take it in.
Then I'll give you a hand. I'm sure I can find someone to adopt it.
Tacky, you're a nice guy. Sorry for getting you caught up in my selfish mess.
It's not the first time, and it won't be the last. You don't have to get weird about it now.
Yeah, thanks.
Are you getting sick?
Hey, are you okay? You didn't get yourself sick after constantly nursing this little guy, did you?
And cross-species jumps of disease can be pretty dangerous.
I know you're worried about it. But what happens if you get sick too?
But I feel so sorry for him. It must be really hard to be alone all the time.
Still, you should rest.
You want to play again? You have so much energy.
He's looking so much better now.
Right? And thanks to you, Tacky, we found him an owner.
Aren't you glad you left it to me and took a rest? You get carried away too quickly.
I know. Thank you so much, Tacky. You're always helping me. But if you're ever in trouble, I'll be sure to help you out too, no matter the cost.
Excuse me? No matter the cost? Ah, you're getting carried away again.
No, I'm not. I'm being serious. I mean it, you know?
A word of warning. Day 59.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 59th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Yes, the violent barbaric enemy, one of which is within our walls currently. But it's fine, probably. That's right. That's how Kara was. As long as I'd known her, she was the type who could never ignore a troubled friend or animal. She didn't think about herself, just worried about others. But that was Kara, not Nozomi. Anyway, guess I should go to the cafeteria. Okay. And hopefully everything's still going smoothly, no troubles afoot. I'm surprised no one's made a serious effort to try to, like, find a way to learn our prisoner's language or something, or communicate in some way, at least. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, I heard an unexpected person's voice ringing in my ears. And then she smiled. She responded to what I said. Wow, for real? That's awesome. What happened? What are you talking about? Damn it, no, don't ask. Takumi, you're just in time. Listen to this. Is he gonna start over from the beginning again? How many times are you going to do this, telling the same story over and over whenever anyone new comes in? Whatever, man. Just let him talk until he's satisfied. Last night, I went to bring the prisoner food like usual with then. We talked together for a while. Well, I talked at her, I mean. I've told her all kinds of stories, but yesterday I told her about my dog, Leo. He was my only friend. We used to play every day back at the complex. But when we were playing fetch, he'd never chase the ball and would run off instead. And he'd suddenly dive into the river when we were out on walks and swim to the other side. All he did was run away. Is that normal? Are we sure this dog actually liked you? I was gesturing and talking enthusiastically about all this, and suddenly she smiled at me. When I got surprised by it, she stopped right away. This means we've communicated, right? Isn't that amazing progress? I guess in a certain sense, that's some communication. I'd really like to have better communication, but you gotta start somewhere. Well, yeah, you're not wrong. That is pretty impressive, I guess. She'll smile for a low life like me. She'll be in stitches around you guys. That's just creepy.
Oh.
Shum has made us listen to this story dozens of times already. Dozens? You must be pretty happy about it. But if she smiled, that means invaders must have emotions like us. Presumably. And it is also plausible that she's just like observed our emotions and has attempted to mimic the external signs of emotion so as to endear herself to us to further her plans. That's the right, like I don't think the invaders, and particularly the humanoid ones, are like heartless monsters or something. I wouldn't be shocked if they're maybe just like another faction from like another Tokyo residential complex type place. But they are our enemies and are attacking us. We shouldn't let our guard down too much just because she's, friendly and cute or something, you know?
Oh.
They have emotions, look nearly identical to humans. They're intelligent, capable of speech, and fight using hemo-anima. So what makes them different from us? Enough nonsense. The invaders are evil, and we are righteous. We are polar opposites. That's right, don't lump nobility like me in with those lowlifes. Sorry. Don't worry, Kako, those people just have nasty mouths as well. As well as what? Putting aside the other invaders, this commander is clearly not just some monster. Humans are the only species capable of smiling. Is that true? I'm pretty sure that's not true. Isn't there even literally like a... There's like that selfie of like an ape smiling, right?
Huh.
In that case, the invaders really might be a different race of humans. Another race of humans? Is that what they really are? It's not like that shit matters. They're still trying to kill off humanity, right? Well, but if they are humans, then it would stand to reason they probably aren't trying to destroy humanity. Then we gotta kill them first, that's that. Indeed, evil must be slain with my holy Jumanji sword. We're not gonna think our way to an answer. It's a waste to worry about the true nature of the invaders. I mean, know thy enemy, you know? That's right, there's no point in taking a killing game too seriously. You'll just get bored before you get to the final twist. That's what all of you think, but what about you, Mr. Kinzaki? You're the one in charge of her. It's not unusual for rescue animals to be withdrawn. You have to respect their pace and wait until they've adjusted. We're talking about a prisoner of war, not a rescue animal. What do you think, Takumi? Well, I am curious about the invaders, but I also think it's true we won't think our way to the answer. We need to put our all into surviving here. So it's not something to worry about? If we learn any new facts later, we can always talk about them together then. For now, let's focus on our battles here. I see. If that's what you want, then I'll follow your lead. I won't make it if we're focused too much on this. Not understanding things is the norm here. I whispered this as if to remind myself of it. This was our normal now. If I worked out everything, including the similarities between Kara and Nozomi, I'd never stop. For the time being, we stopped talking about the invaders and went back to our rooms. Why? No, we need answers. I demand answers. I gotta stop overthinking. Our priority is defending this school for the remainder of our time here. That's why we need to be ready for the next defensive battle. We never know when the enemy will attack. But like, I don't know. Well, here's the thing, though. If we know the invaders aren't just some, like, faceless, unthinking evil, then they probably have a reason for attacking the school. And if they have a reason for attacking the school, it's plausible, it's justified, even from our perspective. Right? I mean, we don't know what we're defending. But what if we're defending some, like, super weapon? What if we're defending, like, a ticking time bomb that's gonna destroy the planet? Yeah, I mean, it seems unlikely, but it's plausible. Like, what if the invaders are the ones who are actually justified here? Okay. I am shocked Shuma is willing to go. Aren't you busy? Okay, I mean, what do we need? I'd like some more BP. I feel like we are kind of low on that. We don't really need more plants. Textiles and machines. We could use both of those. And I do like the idea of taking Kako out again. Minerals and machines. We could use more minerals. And you are BP and textiles. BP and minerals. Well, we're more focused on minerals or textiles. I think probably minerals. Alright, so we'll bring this crew.
Let's get moving.
Hopefully I have a level 3 extinguisher now. I'm not sure if we do, but that'd be ideal. I mean, if we got machines and minerals, we probably want to go to the desert. Okay, we're still only on level 2. That's fine. So, machines and minerals are the big things right now, as well as BP. You've seen an unidentified flying object. Hacker says it's called a black triangle. She might be able to communicate with it. Or sacrifice the abducted. Chant a spell, I guess? Ventra, space people, you called out to the UFO. It responded to your summons by launching its tractor beam and sending an invader. Dang. Kecker, why did you know what it was but not that it's hostile? Okay. What is this? Have we fought these guys before? Maybe. It's pretty slow. Alright, Kako.
I'll do my best.
You'd have to move, I think, to use this. Your passive will attack +3 when user attacks without moving. It's like, what if we did Spirit Rain? Not quite the range we need. Alright, one thing I do actually want to test. So what's your attack power again?
I'm all set.
An energy sniper is apparently attack at 3, but it might actually be 6. Technically. Yeah, because it's 3 if you've moved. So here's something I want to try, actually.
Leave
Let's
it
use
to
this
me.
strategic material. Does the spring trap, if we use this, say put you here, right? Does that count as you having moved?
I'm all set.
It doesn't. Okay, that is fun. That's got some
Ready?
interesting implications.
Aim. I'm feeling weak. I'm ready. I'm all
And even
set.
from here, maybe we could spirit. Well, no, okay.
Onward.
Launches into a powerful spinning slash and inflicts stun on the user. So I guess we could take him out. Yeah, alright. We could do this.
Take that!
Then
2 arms.
bring the Jumanji sword up.
Flash. I'm burnt out.
Good to go.
Alright, 2 stabs will get this guy.
All right.
I'm ready.
Oh, you can snipe from here, so... Oh, nah, not quite. We could have more range, maybe.
My turn at last.
Ready when you are.
I mean, we could side slash a couple of these guys. That might be the best thing to do here. And just take a bit of damage. Because I don't think we can kill you regardless. Well, we probably could if we used, like, something that helps with that. You have an attack of 5, though. Okay, in that case...
Say when.
Let's use an attack potion.
This should do it.
Because I think with an attack potion, we can actually come here side slash and get you down.
Here we go. That's it. Got it. Say when.
Now from here, I guess we'll just kind of move back and side slash these two. Okay, and could have gone better, but
I'll
it's
do
fine.
my best.
We can hellfire these folks.
Taking the shot. You'll have to take it from here.
My turn. There.
Okay.
This looks useful.
A normal stone. Nice. Let's grab a 6. You find an armory in an empty base, or an enemy base rather. Carrara wants to dismantle some of the weapons for parts. What do we do? Let's dismantle the homing missile. Alright, you took the CPU from the for the computer that controls the homing missile. We got a supercomputer CPU.
This looks useful.
Oh, it's blue level, nice. 2 would be the way. You find what seems to be an old factory. The inside is ragged and ruined. The machines all seem to be broken. Well, put something together from the scrap. A speaker. Nice.
This looks useful.
Also, is there anywhere like in particular on this map we want to go to? The area. And if we head north, like this star maybe could be good. There's also this treasure chest over here. How do we get to the star? So you gotta go from here. So you'd be turning... Cool. I guess we'll aim for this treasure chest that's kind of closer to where we actually are. Let's just go for distance here. You find an unexploded bomb under some rubble. You might be able to scrap it for parts. That's not. Even though there was no explosion, there was still a chance for it to go off. You turned right around and ran from the bomb. Alright, find a little bit of monsters. Okay, this mob the crew
I'm
shouldn't be
all
that bad.
set.
We got Spirit Rain. It's also Hellfire. And that seems pretty effective. I was not going to kill anything straight up, but it's going to set us up nicely to get a lot. Heck, I mean, could we just do that twice?
Here goes. I can't move.
Oh, that stuns you. Okay. That's... Alright, okay.
Let's do this.
That's why it's so strong.
Yeah. All right.
I got this.
Carrara, give me like a nice little Usuzuki nightmare. Although, actually, hold up. With the geography
Leave it
there.
to me.
Yeah, Jumanji Slash.
Nen, nen. I've let
And you can
us
do that
begin.
again by just kind of stepping back. One.
Ready when you are.
There we go.
That's it.
Alright, I'm definitely liking Kako. Especially
Looks
when...
useful.
Like, it's kind of overpowered. She has the amazing ranged attacks and also an amazing... And that's probably one of our most powerful close range attacks. Honestly. You activate a time bomb. Do something or it'll explode. We don't have Tsubasa. Run. Particle damage, and we go back to space. And a lot of bombs around here. You find a wall dropped on the roadside. There's a building up ahead that looks like a police station. Will you turn it in? What? Turn it into whom? Well, we'll just borrow it for a while. Since you came all the way here, you decided to take it and felt a little guilty for it. You got the silver BP token, but the chance of finding all materials is minus 30%? No!
We did it.
But I've got it. It's my responsibility to turn it in even when there's no authorities? You find a magic circle in some ancient ruins. It seems infused with a mysterious power. We'll get Kaker to chant a spell. Kaker used her knowledge of the occult to recite the spell, and the magic circle shone brighter. You're granted some kind of spiritual protection. Extra chance for textiles. Unfortunately, there aren't many textiles around here. You find the remains of a giant robot. It might have some rare materials inside. Let's check the cockpit. You got in the cockpit and started pressing buttons. And moved! The giant robot stood up and took a few steps. Moved 5 steps in a random direction. Okay, that works. That's actually where I wanted to go. Who would have thought? Wait, we're going that... Why are we going that way? You find a natural hot spring. We'll take a dip. Lovely. Feeling back to tip-top shape. You find what seems to be an old factory. The inside is ragged and ruined. The machines all seem to be broken. We will put something together from the scrap. A speaker. Okay.
Yes.
We'll just get one. You find the remains of a giant robot. Let's check the power reactor this time. It looked like some kind of amazing power reactor, though you weren't sure how it worked. You decided to take it for crafting materials. We got a high-temperature nuclear reactor.
Here's what I found.
Okay, yeah, blue level. Nice. Let's go 3 here. We could use some minerals. You find a small hole in a cavern wall. Could there be something on the other side? Force a way through. You forced yourself through the hole, but you found nothing on the other side. All you did was waste stamina. Kyushiko took damage. You find a toy store in some ruins. There are still some products on the shelves. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Let's go for the miniature robot. A functioning motor. Lovely.
Here's what I found.
Let's go for a 3 here. Okay, this setup again.
Leave it to me.
Man, I wish you started somewhere slightly more useful. Because if we have you move, then you're weak.
I'll do my best.
Look, can we Hellfire, Jenny? We can, it's just not very useful. But if we were to go like here... Yeah, okay, I can see that. In that case...
I'm ready.
Let's get an agility potion.
Here goes. I'm all set.
Although, hold up.
I'm ready.
Let's not run there, actually. Let's use a spring trap. Spring trap to here.
I'm all set.
And, I mean, I think this... Oh,
Taking
yeah.
the shot. You'll have to take it from here.
Well done.
2 arms. Yeah. I leave the rest to you.
My turn. Take this. Got it. Say when.
Okay.
Here we go.
Can I airblade these guys? Oh. Yeah, there we go.
Take that. Say when.
What about these guys? Oh. Not quite.
Good to go. Take that.
Okay, and that was supposed to be a hard formation. Jeez.
Here's what I found.
Ooh, large clock. Perfect. Alright.
This might be something good.
Now it's got tough string. And I think that'll actually conclude our expedition.
That's it for today.
Not bad, though. We do have like a 30% debuff across the board, don't we? Or maybe it was just for plants, which we didn't get any of. Okay. Pretty effective day, I'd say.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Yet again, nothing happened today. But the quiet feels eerie. It's like the calm before a storm. Like something crazy is going to happen soon. No getting anxious. Doesn't solve anything. Whatever happens, we'll figure it out. If we forget that, we're bound to fail. That's what I told myself as I drifted off to sleep, bringing an end to the 59th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 60. I wonder if we'll unlock anything cool today.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Today is your 60th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Honestly, I'm kind of out of ideas at this point, so I didn't prepare anything special.
Aww.
Anyway, for your remaining 40 days, keep fighting with hope for humanity! Okay, let's get going for the day!
Today's day 60, huh? The 100th day is drawing closer. We're getting nearer to the end. I don't know what will happen on day 100, but I'm sure everyone will be saved in the end. I'm going to make sure we make it to that point. I steeled myself with those words and began my day. Guess we'll probably head to the cafeteria as Oh, Takumi. Hey, good morning, Nozomi. The moment I went out onto the rooftop, I bumped into her again. Sorry, I'm kind of in a rush, so I'll be going now. What is it? Did something happen? Well, I thought I'd go explore outside. Oh, we were doing that yesterday. You could have tagged along. Explore? Why? Well, because fever still isn't going down, but I looked it up, and it seems Giftomatic can make anti-pyretic medicine. So you're going out to collect ingredients, all by yourself? Well, I can't drag everyone else along with my whims. Girl, we went out exploring yesterday. You should have told us. What are you talking about? Friends like this too get dragged along. You don't have to get weird about it with your friends. But I can't expose you all to danger. We were just there yesterday. We were going anyway. You should have just told us, hey, can you pick up this on your way to the store? Like, come on. We were already making the trip. She really is just like Kara. And here I was trying not to compare them. Anyway, I can't let Nozomi go alone. It's too dangerous for her to explore the ruins by herself. Fine, I'll go with you then. Huh? I'll go even if you try to stop me. You're stuck with my whims now. Okay, thank you. Then let's get going. It's best to get Mecca that medicine sooner rather than later, right? Yes, of course. Let's head to the entrance hall. We bring in anyone else, or just the two of us? Seems like it'd be pretty hypocritical of me to force myself on her to bring me along, and then also be like, oh, but I don't need to bring anyone else. Even so, I mean, just the two of us could manage. Especially since she can heal us, like, infinitely. Alright, time to get going.
Uh,
Hey, Takamiya. Thank you. Truly.
Huh?
You should save your thanks for after we've collected the ingredients and made the medicine. Yeah, you're right. I'll do that. Okay then, let's go. Okay. Just the two of us then. Okay. We'll make it work. So what do we need to make the antipyretic? Let's see. Cool herb, supplements, and wafer paper. Okay, cool herb, supplements, and wafer paper. Got it. Okay, let's go find them and come back ASAP. Alright. Kind of scattered about. This will be a long one. I think we'll go south first, and then we'll kind of hit them all in a counterclockwise formation. Knowing we're going to have such a long journey, I think it makes sense to do the two here and hit empty spaces while we can. Let's go. I want to get some progress. There are enemies involved, though, of course. Naturally. That's not an insignificant number. Okay, but it's fine. Here's
Here
what
we go.
We start with a nice little side slash. Here. Yeah.
There. All right.
Next, I take a step back.
Ready when you are.
This is important, trust me. Maybe take a step forward and do another side slash. Yeah, okay, this makes sense.
ready
Now,
as I'll ever be.
let's get a rescue bullet going, like so. Heal me of my status effect.
I'll help.
Thanks. Good to go.
Okay, another side slash over here.
Yeah. Got it. Ready when you are.
Take a step back and impact stab over this way. But first,
got
we take
this.
an attack potion.
Time to use it. Let's go.
So we one hit kill him.
All right.
Alright, now,
I'm prepped and ready.
paralyze bullets. Stops him from being a pain the rest of this turn.
My
Then
turn.
I will side slash. I don't think he's gonna do any. Well, good stun. Like, no, you're not doing anything. You're
I've
stunned.
got
Okay,
this.
so we can side slash these two, so no one gets hurt. Okay, that's
Say
fine.
when.
Side slash you two.
Yeah. Got it.
Nozomi,
I'm good
please
to
heal
go.
me.
I've got your back.
I owe you.
And
Good to
then
go.
let's take this guy out.
Look what I found.
Ooh, a compressor. Nice. Go two here. What's 3 get us? Empty space? Okay. We'll go for the 1. 6 for distance. Yeah. You see a deer eating tree bark. It turns and fixes its big brown eyes on you. Let's offer it some food. The deer left, perhaps having it had its fill. You gathered the bark it was eating to use as crafting material.
Here, I found this.
Okay, I mean, not much, but it's something. You got a cool herb. Okay. We got 4 here. You found a creepy straw effigy in some temple ruins. It exudes a discernible malevolent aura. Pick it up. You picked up the effigy, but nothing happened. Good thing it wasn't cursed. Got a straw doll.
I picked this one up.
We'll take 3. I think from here I want to go straight up, right? Yeah. We could grab that chest along the way, actually. Regardless, I think... Well, yeah, I think you go straight up. You find a first aid kit. The box is old and beaten up. The gauze and other supplies still look usable, though. We don't have any wounds, so we'll take them as materials.
We did it.
Give me a 2. You see some pretty butterflies fluttering around. Their wing patterns are quite unusual. We'll catch them. Carefully observe the butterfly you caught, and you feel like you understood its biology a little better. Give us a 1. You find a small pond. The water is cloudy and you can't see the bottom. There seems to be something down there. Fish it out with a net, clearly. You use a net and fished up a bronze token.
Yes!
This looks like a rare one.
Ear pick. You got nutritional supplements. Okay, here we go. We'll continue. Of course, naturally. You see a bird flying overhead with something shiny in its beak. It might be something valuable. We'll chase after it. You chased after the bird and found its nest. Seems it was stashing treasure inside.
Here, I found this.
Do you want the monsters? Let's go for an event. You look up and see a shooting star. If you make a wish now, it might come true. A wish for better materials. You see a large flag planted on top of a broadcasting tower. It seems like it would be useful as a crafting material. We'll climb. I lost 10 health. Ouch. Okay. We'll go 2. You're surrounded by a thick fog. You can barely see what's in front of you anymore. Hide and wait. Move -5. Yeah, sure. Let's go. You got wafer paper. That should be everything we need. Yes, now we can make Moko's anti-pyretic. Let's head right back. Rain is getting bad. Ooh. What was that? Lightning, I think, and it was really close. Lightning, is that electrical energy that strikes the ground, right? Yeah, it's enough to kill you instantly if it hits you. Uh-oh, we can't use the Revimatic out here, so if we do get hit... Maybe we should take shelter? I mean, it's really rare for lightning to actually strike a person. I mean, of course, these people don't necessarily know that. It's really close now. We could be in danger here. We can avoid a direct strike if we're indoors. Maybe we should take shelter in one of the old buildings and ride it out. Right, let's do that. We didn't stick around to say any more, but dove right into a nearby building. We should probably be okay in here. The outside world is seriously dangerous. It's crazy that such a horrifying phenomenon happens here so often. World death might be affecting it too, but the forces of nature are truly ferocious. I can't believe people used to live in such a dangerous environment. I'd rather be back in the residential complex. What do we do now? All we can do is stay here until the lightning passes. Is that really okay? Invaders could attack the academy while we're here. That doesn't mean we can just run out into the open. If lightning kills us, there's no way for us to come back. Let's just trust the others to handle the school and wait out the storm here. You're right. Being in a hurry won't help. Then it's decided we'll stay put and wait for the lightning to stop. Yes, let's do that. For some time after that, we sat in the ruined building while the storm raged outside. A couple of hours later, there was still no sign of it calming down. The next thing we knew, it was getting dark. We weren't really talking much. It was a little awkward. I would ask Nozomi about her and Karua, but this definitely wasn't the time to do it.
You're mad at me, aren't you?
What? Mad? What? Why?
Huh?
We're in this mess because I decided to be selfish.
What? You're helping someone else recover. That's like the opposite of being selfish.
Hey, I told you, remember? Coming with you was my selfish decision. Seriously, don't worry about it.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey,
What is it?
when you were in the Tokyo residential complex, how did you spend your time?
Huh?
Oh, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
No, it's fine. I'm just not sure how to answer. I lived a normal life, I guess. I diligently went to school. I studied a lot too. I wasn't in any clubs, but I did do strength training regularly.
Strength training? That's surprising.
Really? I make sure to do it even now, before bed and after I wake up. I can't use hemoanima like everybody else, so I have to make sure I don't slow you down.
You don't need to worry about that. You're doing great even without hemoanima.
Thanks. But really, it would be better if I could use it like everyone else.
And you have no idea why you can't?
I think about that all the time. Because if I could, maybe then I'd have been chosen as an official member of the Special Defense Unit like the rest of you.
Wait, you're not?
Huh?
Hold on. What do you mean by that? If you had Humana, you'd be an official member?
Oh.
Oh. You're saying you weren't chosen. What does official mean exactly? Didn't Siri recruit you into this team like he did the rest of us? As if to cut off my question, since then we suddenly stood up. I'm sorry. Can you forget I ever said that? Huh? I've said too much. I didn't mean to let that slip out. What do you mean? Are you hiding something, Nozomi? And if you are, what is it? Well, I'm sorry, I can't tell you. I'm not afforded to stay at Last Defense Academy. Look, I'm not gonna kick you out or anything, okay? Huh? I want to stay here at Last Defense Academy. I want to fight to defend humanity with all of you. That's why I came here in the first place. Why she came here? So you chose to be here yourself? Is that what you meant by not being officially chosen?
I did it for my mom.
Your mom? My mom, she's a researcher. And I was one of her experiments. Experiment? It was an experiment to protect humanity. It is our dream for me to fight for humanity's future. Although my mom is dead now, so she's not here to see it. That's all I can tell you for now. But trust me on this. I may be hiding something, but I'm not trying to deceive anybody. I really just want to fight alongside all of you. But if anyone finds out about this, I probably won't be able to stay anymore. So I have to keep it a secret, at least until day 100, when the fighting ends. You're not convinced, are you? No, I get you. I'll pretend I never heard this. Huh? I'll trust you. But in exchange, when we make it to day 100, I want you to tell me everything. Okay? Okay, I will, I promise. Oh, but there is one last thing I want to ask. You said your mom was a researcher. What about your dad? He died a long time ago when I was little, in a car accident. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine, I was just a kid, so I don't really remember anything. Her dad died in an accident when she was little, just like Karua's. And her mom was a researcher too. But Karua's mom is still alive, and she didn't experiment on her daughter. Karu never mentioned anything like that anyway. Just that her mom was always busy and wasn't home much. These weird similarities and differences, what does it all mean? Are Nozomi's mother's experiments related somehow? Oh, it looks like the rain has almost stopped. The lightning's died down too. Huh. Oh yeah. Maybe we can go soon. It's already pretty late. I'm anxious at walking in the dark, but I'm worried about Moko and the others. I think we should head out. If we go now, we should make it by morning. Sure. Let's head back. Right. The rain was still drizzling as we made our way back towards Last Defense Academy. The journey went on for several hours. So she's like an actual volunteer, not a... Sometime after dawn, we finally made it back to the school. We changed into our normal clothes as soon as we were back inside. Nozomi finished removing her artificial class armor, and we both let out a big sigh. I'm exhausted. Yeah, that was a real tiring walk. Takumi, thanks for everything, and about our conversation. What conversation? I didn't hear a thing. Huh? Oh, right, yes, thank you. Well then, I'll go make Moko's antipyretic at the Gift-O-Matic. I'm going to rest up a little. You should take a break too, after you make that medicine. Takumi, Nozomi, where have you been? Oh, sorry, we went outside to find materials. But we couldn't get back because of the lightning. We had to wait it out until the storm was over. I asked Takumi to come with me. I want to find the ingredients to make medicine for Moko. For Moko? What? Did something happen while we were gone? On that subject, there's been a surprising development. Surprising how? Oh, I wonder if Moko can communicate with the invaders. I mean, she was prisoner. She was their prisoner for a bit, so maybe she picks up some sayings. Don't tell me, Moko. You should go to the cafeteria. I was just on my way there. In the cafeteria. Come on, let's go. Right. There's been a rather surprising development with Moko. You can see for yourself if you go to the cafeteria. Takumi, let's go to the cafeteria for now. Okay. Just over this way. Maybe she's recovered. Oh?
Nozomi! Oh, welcome back. We finally meet.
Moko?
Huh? An unexpected turn of events really did await us in the cafeteria. The once practically comatose Moko stood before us, acting as if nothing had happened.
Oh.
I heard you two and exploring outside all night. I was worried sick. Moko, you're awake?
No.
Yeah, thanks to a kiss from a handsome Fritz. Hi, kid. Just 'cause I was asleep in defenses doesn't mean I'd let some scoundrel steal a kiss. If someone really wants to snatch a smooch, they'd better be ready to pin me down for 3 counts. What are you even saying? But how did this happen all of a sudden?
Hey.
I don't rightly know. I guess it was just the right time. She suddenly woke up yesterday afternoon. We were surprised too. You could have knocked me over with a feather. I'd been sleeping for days, right? Yikes, I must have overdone it with my last Phoenix splash. Moko, are you fine now? Are you really okay?
Hey!
You know it, I'm legit, bestie. And my skin looks bodacious thanks to my makeup and beauty sleep. What decade are you even from? But more importantly, Nozomi, you stuck by my side and took care of me, right?
So thanks for that. Love
So-
you.
Yes.
Moko? Moko! Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad.
Hey, why the tears? You're giving me the sniffles too. Ew, I'm getting all snotty.
I was so worried. I was starting to think you'd never wake up.
Hey, there's no way that would happen. Who do you think I am? I'm Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction! Remember? No matter how many times I go down, I rise from the ashes like a phoenix! thanks to you, Nozomi. Aw, I appreciate you so much, bestie.
How wonderful. Someone cutting up onions in here. You got the shit in my eyes, man. It's seriously a relief that you were able to wake up.
Hey!
Oh, you're Takumi, right? You went looking for materials with Nozomi for me, right? Right. I appreciate the thought, but you shouldn't get too reckless. If you don't take proper care of yourself, I'll break your knee with a dragon screw as punishment. That seems like that would just be compounding issues. That's not the type of threat she should try and pass off as cutesy. Anyway, are you okay, Nozomi? Takumi didn't flash you or anything, did he? I never do that! Also, I've barely been in any contact with her since she got here. Actually, you really helped me out. It would have been dangerous for me to go alone. Why didn't you call on me, Lady Nozomi? Is it because I smell? Sorry, Kishika. And you don't smell. I just found the idea of asking for help a little unsavory. Haha, Lady Nozomi, you jest. You don't know what I taste like. Enough silence from the idiot, please. But seeing as the two of you returned safely and Moko woke up without incident, we have ourselves a happy ending. I'm truly relieved. Hey Moko, we heard that you're strong as all get out. And you're a high school pro wrestler. Ain't that something? If she's that strong, I can relax and go back to being a shut-in. But you just made up your mind to fight. Anyway, it's encouraging that we can fight the invaders together. Glad to have you, Moko. Huh? Moko, what is it? Yeah. You can count on me, Last Defense Academy. Can you smell what Moko's cooking? You can cook? I don't think she means it literally. It's more of a wrestling thing. God, this place is filling up with meatheads and jocks. This isn't a fighting game. Anyway, Nozomi Takumi, aren't you tired after your long night of searching? I'm fine as wine now, so why don't you rest up for today? Yeah, I'll take you up on that. I'm beat from all the walking. There was a lot I wanted to ask Moko about, but I could always do that tomorrow. I want to talk with you more, Moko. Be good and get some rest. Can't grow up into a fine woman without beauty sleep, can you? Right, of course. There you go. Take a spoonful of honey before bed for a sound night's sleep. It's good for your skin, too. Tips from one fine woman to another. I want to riff on her so bad, but I'm too scared she'll whoop me. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and rest. I followed Moko's kind advice and decided to take it easy in my room for the rest of the day. Still, what a shock. I never thought Moko would wake up so suddenly. In the end, there was no point in going out, but that's pretty... Yeah, it's a petty gripe at this point. Anyway, I'm beat. I guess I should call it a day. I laid my exhausted body down on the bed and immediately fell into a deep sleep. Day 62.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 62nd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Yeah, hello, bird-born god. Welcome. That's the most rest I've got in a while. Thanks to a good sleep, I felt totally revitalized. Well, time to go to the cafeteria. I need to talk to Moko some more. Oh, hey, Nozomi. Oh, Takumi, good morning. Did you rest well after yesterday? Yeah, I was completely knocked out. Me too. Oh, by the way, thank you again for yesterday. You were such a big help. Sure, although in the end it looks like we need the antibiotic after all. But if I'd gone alone, I might not have ever made it back. Well, we made it back in one piece, and Mocha's awake now too, so it all worked out. Hey, Takumi, next time you should tell me about yourself. Huh? You want to hear about me? I just talked on and on about myself before without hearing anything about you. That feels a little unfair. So next time it's your turn. I'll be looking forward to it. Sure. Does everyone want to hear about me? Feels that way, she must be warming up to me. That's exactly why I can't tell her about Karua. I don't want to make things awkward when she finally opening up. It's also possible that experiment she was talking about has something to do with this. But I won't know until she's ready to tell me. Still, I'm a little uneasy about Mocha. Maybe it's unfair, but like, and she was in the hands of the enemy for so long. Like, what if she's a sleeper agent or something? Or if she's actually a shapeshifter? Who could say? We don't know what Team Anima is capable of. Oh, thanks for the follow, Birdborn God. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone was already there. The others had all surrounded Moko and were listening to her intently. So then all the faces rush out to congratulate me, and I'm like, what are you all doing here? I thought you died.
No.
And then bam, slash cut to credits, we all go home. The cafeteria erupted into laughter at Moko's story. They all came back to life at the end, like nothing ever happened. What kind of referee would let a match continue until someone died, even for kayfabe? That's stretching things. One shook off being blinded by black mist. Another survived being pushed off a building. Verily, these warriors' skills sound most worthy of study. Morning. What are y'all talking about? Hey there, hun. I was just talking about the time I won the Super Slam Down Supreme 8. Okay. Mocha's already fit right in, and she really knows how to liven up the mood. If we'd had someone like this from the start, we might have been a more cohesive team, Yuriko included. Oh, Mocha's real ray of sunshine, huh? But the brighter the mood, the darker the shadows it casts. Darumi, quit being such a buzzkill. Oh, that's right. Since Mocha's okay, I wanted to ask her some stuff. If she can tell us about what happened when she was captured by the invaders, maybe we'll get some new clues. But first, how's everyone else doing? I'm glad Mocha seems to be doing well. I appreciate that Mocha's better again, but she really never shuts her trap. Curses, don't they know? I have stories about fighting against a ring of foes, too. This girl's a real laugh, Riot. Who knew someone like this was over at the other school? Mocha's the life of the party as usual, but why did she sleep for that long? The way she's immediately become the center of our circle. Mocha's unlike any other we've seen before. Oh, this is so fun. Mocha's a really exciting person. Mocha's amazing. I would be just like her. If Kako was ever inspired by Miss Mujiro to start training, what would I do? It's such a bummer seeing everyone having so much fun, and feeling like this just makes me hate myself even more. The Super Slam Down Supreme 8! They're still holding those! How many Slam Down Supremes can there possibly be? Mako's something else. She's so captivating as a person. The polar opposite of me.
Huh?
Hey, Moko. Do you have a moment? There's something I wanted to ask you. So long as it's nothing about my measurements or my feet. Feet? Is there something wrong with them? Actually, what I wanted to ask was about when you got captured by the invaders. Oh, that's right. We haven't talked about that yet. Everyone was so worried when you and Nozomu went missing. We completely forgot about it. Moko, would you mind telling us about your time as the invaders' prisoner? Did they do something to you? What was it? Tell us everything. Hey, you need to be more delicate when speaking to a lady. Moko.
Huh?
Oh, well. Oh, boys are so rude. If you're mean, I'll pop your head like a grape. You can do that? Well, what happened when they took you away?
No.
Sorry, guys, I don't remember a thing. Well, that's awfully convenient. Huh? After I actually got captured, it all turns fuzzy. You don't remember anything. You were held in an enemy facility, right? Don't you remember how you escaped? I haven't the foggiest. I don't even know where I was being held. Suddenly, I just woke up in the middle of a room, and then I wandered aimlessly around the streets. And by sheer dumb luck, I ended up here. That story strains credulity. Dumb luck, huh? And Ema are actually on the same page for once. So what about the Undying Flames? How'd you get past them? The invaders opened a hole in the wall, right? Since you went through that. Bingo! I made use of the hole they made. But what happened to the invaders after that? Did you beat them all? Oh, yeah. For real, you messed them up all on your own. You're the real goddamn deal. Oh, stop! I'm just a frail, sweet girl. But when shit gets tough, you gotta get tough too. Hey, stop making me say unladylike stuff. Boys are so horrible. No one made you say that. So then why were you asleep for so long? Do you not have any idea about that either? I guess I was real tired. I was walking in the ruins for ages, you know. Is exhaustion enough to make you sleep for a week? Well, if she doesn't remember, maybe they did something to her. There's no way the enemy would capture her and then just leave her be. Isn't there? We haven't done anything to our prisoner. Not yet, anyway. Personally, in order to understand the invaders' biology and how their brains and bodies work, I think we should vivisect her. Love that! Prisoners are living beings too. We should all cherish and nurture her together. Did he say nurture? Who's this prisoner you keep talking about? Oh, right, we didn't tell you. We imprisoned a commander who surrendered. As her keeper, I'm responsible for her. I even take her waste away. Really? That's impressive, but kind of nasty too. She seems to have finally adapted now. She eats her food without leaving a scrap. But she won't take a single bite of any meat. Maybe the invaders are vegetarians. I see. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So Mocha, you don't know anything about the invaders. Yeah, sorry. That's disappointing. I thought we might figure out their weak points or strategies. Super jumbo saws. We have no need for intel. All we must do is righteously slay the evil ones. Yep, even without intel on the enemy, our forces have gotten stronger. Moko seems pretty strong too. That's super reassuring. Moko, it's been a while. How about a sparring session? I bet I'll beat you this time. Oh, now we're talking. Shows what kind of damage you can do.
No.
I'm sorry, guys. Huh? Well, I'm still not in perfect shape. My body won't move how I want it to. Must have lost muscle after sleeping so long. I'm not an ultra cute angel idol pro wrestler. I'm just an ultra cute angel idol. I want to say something so bad. How could I make people buy tickets for our exhibition match if I showed up in a sorry state like this? You were going to sell tickets? I'll get myself together right quick, so just wait a little longer, okay? When I'm back to normal, I won't go easy on you. I'll rip your spine right through your mouth. That's not a wrestling move. I see, so she's not back to normal yet. I can't say I'm surprised, considering how long she was asleep. Something wrong, Nozomi? Oh, what is it? Oh, it's nothing. Forget it. It's definitely not nothing. Okay, if you're sure. After that, we finished breakfast while listening to Moko's monologues, then went back to our rooms for the moment. So, in the end, we didn't get anyone from the invaders, but it's clear what we have to do. We just have to fight through to the 100th day. 38 days left. We're gonna survive this. Alright, free time. I should have a lot of materials now. Like, how much? I was expecting more. Alright. Regardless, I do think we want to get some upgrades going. We want to do a gift. Yeah, let's do a gift. That'll be our first thing for today. Because we learned that Tsubasa is a professional. Oh, hey, Kako. Takumi, will you talk to me about romance? Sure. And it's getting me kind of sidetracked, but sure, I guess.
Yeah.
Romance? I really like to hear people's stories about falling in love. If you need any advice on romance, I'm happy to help. So lay it on me. Kako Tsukumo is the master of romance.
Huh?
Master of romance. Do you have a lot of experience? No, I've never been in love. Emma is really strict, so I'm not allowed. If you don't have any experience, how are you going to give any advice? It's okay, I have a lot of knowledge on the subject. I read romance novels all the time. So tell me about all of your crushes. Full of knowledge with no experience, I can't count on her for advice. Your experience unlocked the keyword knowledge. Okay, so apparently Kako has knowledge. She made my observation go up. Which part is that? Observation is part of... Here, show me my grade. It's part of social studies. Okay. So we wanted more science. Yeah. Yeah, science. Okay, let's not get distracted by people wanting to hang out. Okay? So Kako just likes knowledge in general. Right, even if she had a Lamborghini, it would be knowledge that she values. That reference is probably like a decade old at this point. That can't be that old, right? Okay, right. So we want to get some upgrades going. I really am liking Kako as a soldier, so I do think... I don't think early strike suits her, though. Yeah. I really wish I could see what specific spaces it targeted. Failing that, though. We don't even have enough BP to upgrade any of this stuff. Right, because the extra range on these would be really useful. Okay, we'll just save up then. In the meantime, I guess we'll go and give a gift to probably Tsubasa. And again, this time we will not get sidetracked. This has got to be like the slowest route to get here. Oh, how you doing, Takumi? Takamari, rather. Schools like this one are easy because there ain't no classes. The only thing about school I couldn't handle. That's like 90% of school, though. Oh, hey, Emma. Doesn't look like the invaders will be visiting today. Which means another peaceful day to spend with Kako. Right. Okay, let's use our filters. So, we want... keyword... professional. Or keyword professional. Go. Confirm is space. Close is X. Hold up. Professional. Okay. So in theory, all of these should be good for Tsubasa then. I guess. She likes professional things. I mean, briefcase is very professional. Okay, I guess we'll give her a briefcase. Hold on. Just to be clear, I just want to double check. We know she likes professional things. Is that correct? Not just that we know professional things exist. Okay, that doesn't actually say she likes professional things. Whereas we know she likes sweet... Okay. Oh, he likes professional tools. You like something tools. Okay, so Tsubasa isn't inherently professional. You like knowledge books. So we can't just pile on a bunch of professional things for Tsubasa, necessarily. Okay. In that case, I mean... What would she like? And obviously... And earplugs seem to make sense. It's a tool. She probably likes tools in general. That's an ornament. Let's give her a motorcycle model. She'd like that. Yama gives it more science, so we might want to give him a shot.
Is this for me? Wow! You have no idea how happy you just made me!
13 tech. Nice. Ooh, science level 3. That's good. That's good. That unlocks something very important.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Night already. Another day is done then. If we can keep this up one day at a time, eventually we'll make it to day 100. We just have to keep going. Feeling determined, I quietly drifted off to sleep. I wonder if a romance novel would be a good gift for Kako. And if she reads a lot of those, right?
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 63rd day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Okay. Alright, it's morning. Time to head to the cafeteria. I'm sure everyone else is already there. Not because I'm lazy bones that stays in bed way too long. Apparently a lot of the other people don't use the morning announcement as an alarm clock. Which is fair. I don't think I would wake up to that every day. As expected, everyone was gathered in the cafeteria this morning as well. And just like yesterday, everyone had surrounded Moko, listening to her speak. I completely lost control. I knew it was against the rules to do this as an evil heel. But I protected my partner from a brutal moonsault. Then I yelled, even villains are capable of friendship! With Moko's poignant words, the cafeteria broke down into sobs. Oh man, they might have been despicable bastards if they fought their way through so much hardship together. Even if helping out is against the rules, there's no way you can abandon a friend. In the end, the greatest villain of all was all of the DDTs they took along the way. What are y'all talking about? Just telling everyone at the time I was in the Super Mania Tag Team Tournament. I could cry just thinking about it. I see. You've had quite the exciting life. By any measure, Moko has quickly become the center of our circle of friends. I don't know if it's because she's a pro wrestler, but she has a natural magnetic charm. Oh, everyone's having such fun. Don't you ever think about who you're hurting with all that happiness? Hey, tell us about the time you were in the Ultra Olympics. You stopped a bullet train to save a puppy, right? I want to hear about the ranked free-for-all. That part when your long-lost brother got erased from history was so heartbreaking. Hey, stop trying to monopolize me. A real woman belongs to no one. I'm dying over here. Just as was yesterday, the mood in the cafeteria was lively, but for some reason there was one person who stood by herself watching from afar. What's up, Nozomi? Are you just jealous that like everyone else gets to hang out with Moko now too, or is there something off about her? What's with the Nozomi? She seems kind of worried. But what's to worry about? Her friend is back on her feet and doing so well. With Moko keeping the mood nice and comfortable, we all finished breakfast. Then we went back to our rooms. The mood feels so relaxed thanks to Moko, but we never know when the invaders will attack. We've got to keep our guard up. Okay, I did want to check out the biolab, because now that we're at science level 3, we should be able to make some new elixirs. Was it on this floor or the other floor, actually? Oh, it's back on, it's on the second floor. Right. Okay, where's the stairs? There we go. It's on the outside, so it's harder to notice. Oh, that's a classroom. Man, I took the exact wrong way when I went up the stairs and died. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, the Power Panacea. Fully covers HP, heals status effects, and heals fatigue. Like, that seems like something we want. As for the rest of these, what do we have more uses of? It's gonna be either the attack or agility potion. Unless I think I think we're just shy of being able to have both. If I have to pick between one or the other, and they're both really useful. Give me more attack. Well, hold on. Agility. Doesn't agility... It heals fatigue. Give me agility. Okay. Now what? I mean, we could go on another expedition. Get some more resources. But I do think, like, maybe some more gifts. Where's the Zomi, by the way? Any chance we could interact with her? No, she's in her room. Okay. Like, normally we can't visit people in the rooms, but maybe it's worth a shot at least. Like, she does seem to be troubled by something. Okay, well, oh well. I tried. Okay, so where is the, Once you get to the, not the, yeah, it's the rec room. Yeah. Alright, Romy. Everything's so positive. It makes me want to throw up. Okay, so we got books here. We got Manga Greats, a 5-star novel, History of Mankind, a wrestling magazine. I mean, that probably goes to Mocha, I would imagine. A Called Factory, a sexy magazine. Cat photo book. Mystery novel set. We need to get notes and locked room gimmick to unlock that. Okay, okay, well, Emma is also... Well, we don't really... We got to where we wanted to be on science, right? Is there anywhere we're kind of lagging in right now? Math! Math is not looking great. Linguistics, though, that's what I need for my own upgrades, which... It's generally good to prioritize since I'm always there, right? Like I, for example, on expeditions, I have to bring myself. I think not Nozomi. Darumi is good for that. And I think splatter moves work for her. We might want to just check real quick to make sure that we haven't already given her that. That's the map. We've only given her a console. Okay, cool. We'll give her the splatter movies then. She'll love it. Who's the best for that? Shoma. Interesting. Hey, it looks like you needed to pick me up after. Ooh, 20 creativity, nice. Okay, we could maybe do another gift. Or we could finish reading that book in the library that we're like halfway through. The one about the Celtic gods, I think. Might as well check out the courtyard. Prisoner's doing well. She's looking less nervous than previous. How's she going? These are the filthy trustee in charge. Yep. Okay. He seems to be doing a competent job there, I'd say. Okay. What was it? Was it a social studies? No, it wasn't that. Must be linguistics. Yeah, the many gods of Celtic mythology. I'm still in the middle of this book. Maybe I'll read it to the end. Finishing this book increased your creativity by 10.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Another day has ended peacefully without any invader attacks. But the more days that pass without incident, the bigger my apprehension grows. Almost like something bad is happening without us even noticing. Nah, I'm overthinking. Being a pessimist isn't going to help. Despite a strange sense of uneasiness, I fell asleep. And so ended our 63rd day at Last Defense Academy. Day 64.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 64th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I could probably recite that word for word by now. Today's day 64, huh? Here's hoping another day goes by without issue. Let me get to the cafeteria. Oh, hey, John. Hello, Takumi. Did you sleep well last night? I'm a little short on energy. Ended up perusing the books I borrowed from the library all night. Were they that interesting? Oh, very much so. It soothes my soul when I read books on the arts. There are plenty of interesting ones on science, physics, nature, and math, too. You can also learn about pharmaceuticals. Sorry, it's just not for me. I'll let you know if there's a book that seems up your alley, so you should let me know what kind of books you like sometime. Well, then I'm off to the cafeteria. I'll see you later. What kind of books I like, huh? Tough question for a guy like me who's never read a proper book in his life. What are you talking? I've read several books in the library. I'm cleaning them out. Maybe we can at least talk to Nozomi about what's bothering her today. I hope. As soon as I stepped into the cafeteria, I could hear an excited voice babbling. And then while I was readying her meal, I said what I always say. You're looking beautiful as always this morning. But then, she clearly said beautiful like she was repeating it back to me. Huh? What's up, Mocha? What? What's up with Shoma? It's way too early for anyone to be that excited. Shoma's story is very interesting indeed. I think I may really have to take that commander apart and see what makes her tick. Could you please refrain from speaking to me? I'm in the middle of putting some creative touches on my new recipe. What do I need to be more successful in the next battle? What am I lacking? Now it's Shoma's turn to flap his gums, is it? A new day, a new blabbermouth. I don't know what to say. We'd better just hear Shoma out for now. Shoma's getting fired up. I'm still troubled. I'm enjoying some tasty gelatin, so you can all go ahead and talk without me. Oh, I just got here too. I wonder what Shoma's talking about. Beautiful. Surely he's speaking of me, but more than beautiful. I am adorable. Shoma, are you talking about? Yes, the prisoner. She spoke this morning, imitating me. Huh? She spoke. I was so moved. Thank goodness I always said the same thing every morning. You call her beautiful every single morning. It's best to use positive words as much as possible so they grow up healthy. Reminder, she's a prisoner, not a puppy. But it is surprising that an invader would be able to speak our language. Not really. Like, any human being is capable of speaking any human language, so. Like, in principle, anyway. If they can pronounce the same sounds, it means their skull shape and throat organs are similar to ours. How dare you suggest those things are at all like us? I have had enough. Shut your plebeian cake hole right this minute. Whether they are similar to us or not, in the end, they exist only to be slain. Besides, even if this one did talk, it was only one word. You can hardly call that a conversation. At this rate, how long is it going to take to get intel out of her? Like, I mean, right now she's like a parrot, basically. 100 days will have passed long before then. If you want information quickly, you'd best just take her apart and... No, absolutely not. Dissect my worthless trash heap of a body instead. What would be the point of that? Is there any point in keeping her here if we can't get anything out of her? Don't you think we should find another use for her? What, like, use her for, like, labor or something? Have I tried visiting the prisoner? Oh yeah, we've been checking on her. Fairly routinely, actually. Don't talk about using her. She's not a thing. She's a living being. Shoma. She finally opened up to me. She's finally starting to trust humans. So don't do anything cruel to her. I'm begging you, please. Be nice to her. Man, you've got some serious feelings for her. She is our enemy. Having romantic feelings for an enemy is a heinous act. It's almost like a kind of reverse Stockholm syndrome. Is that a thing? Reverse Stockholm syndrome? When the captor develops feelings for the captee? So I was having feelings for your sword. No, my relationship with her isn't like that. I'm not in love either. The thing had romance. Those kinds of feelings aren't meant for a scumbag freak like me, even with an invader. It's different. I had lost for words. Shoma suddenly stood up. I'm going to clean up her meal. I'll be going now. Just like that, he practically fled from the cafeteria. Oh, dude, that's wild! We might want to take some measures before there's any trouble. Measures? Yeah, like what if inside the prisoner's body there's... Stop, that's enough. But we don't have to worry about her if she's in that cage. Aren't things fine like this? Maybe she has her own reasons for letting us take her prisoner. Who gives a crap about a monster's reasons for anything? It's no wonder you'd say that, though, Nozomi. Let's leave Shoma to it for now. Whatever happens, he's sure to do the right thing. Yeah, right. The mood's gone to hell. Mocha, you got any stories to lighten things up? Hey, how about you continue that one story, the one where you got the headless cat ear helmet rider? Moko? Oh, sure, then let me finish that one. So I was trying to develop the world-class forward when they threw me into a place called Hell in a Cell. Hey, that's not the one, but this sounds like a good story, too. Although there had been a bit of disagreement, Moko managed to bring back the mood. We finished breakfast and headed to our rooms. Really got to talk to Nozomi about this whole Moko situation. Clearly something's off. It was crazy seeing Shoma get so serious. Who knew he was that invested in the prisoner? Maybe it's only natural after caring for her, but I think he might be getting a little too invested. I hope this doesn't cause any unnecessary issues. Yeah. And one issue is potentially, like, we're humanizing the invaders. That might affect morale when we actually have to fight and kill them, so. And it's a kind of cold and heartless thing to say, but we're running a military operation here. What can I say? Cold and Heartless is the name of the game. Okay, I did once... I almost feel like we should go on an expedition, actually. We're kind of short on resources. Yeah, we'll do an expedition. Because I would like to give Kako some extra range before we get to our next major battle. How are things going, Shoma? Hey, man, look, you're doing good work, alright? Don't let the others get you down. Okay, well, very neutral. Same as yesterday. She used to look very anxious, so she's clearly more comfortable than she was before. Okay. So what resources are we looking for specifically? I want to get BP, actually. Like, normally I'm not aiming for BP on the expeditions, but I feel like we're kind of short on this right now. Oh, hi, Kago. The selection of detective novels in the library is very disappointing. Oh, well, we might be able to do something about that. The fire extinguishers are under maintenance. What? Maintenance? What the heck? Since when do we have to maintain them? Okay, well, so much for that idea. I wonder if that's because maybe there's going to be an event like in midday or something. And so they can't have me wasting like the entire day on expedition. That might be what's going on. Why am I on this floor? I don't want to go to the library. I want to give some people some gifts. Kind of in theory, we could do the same missions again in the training simulator. This is... Yeah. No, this is the right floor. Like, it's probably for reduced reward at the very least, so it's likely not very efficient, but maybe worthwhile. Okay, what are we making? Okay, right. It's gonna be for Emma. Unfortunately. So oh, there it is. A Kako mini standee. Why we have this in the gift-o-matic, who can say? But we do, so we will make it. What if we gave it to Kako? Oh no, but this is gonna be for Emma.
Wow! For me? Yes! Thank you!
Okay. Oh.
Huh?
As expected, there is an afternoon event today, which is why we could not go on expedition. Huh. Someone's here. Who could it be? Zomi? I opened the door and standing there was... Hi. Yeah, I have a minute.
Ah.
Yeah, what is it? Do you need something? I wanted to discuss something with you. Can we talk later? Sure. Then could you come to the classroom on the first floor? I'll be waiting there. Nozomi said all this in a listless voice before she took off. Something's off with her. I've been sensing it for a while now. Did something happen after all? For now, I'd better go and hear her out. She said the classroom on the first floor, right? Not sure why I couldn't have just had the conversation in my room, but okay. Maybe she's got like maybe she's gonna use the board for something. Or maybe it's just more entertaining to have... Is this a classroom? No, that's the parking lot. Sometimes it's just more fun, narratively, to have different scenes happening in different places. Or use the same location too much and it can get kind of boring. Oh, hey, Karura. My, what brings you here looking for something to salivate over this evening, you perverse freak? What are you talking about? I'm just running an errand. I see. I'm not all that interested in you, so I don't particularly care about your errands either. Then why'd you ask in the first place? Where is the classroom on this floor? We never actually go to class. There it is, okay. So I'm not really accustomed to where they are. Nozomi was in the classroom on the first floor as promised, standing alone by the window. So, what's up? So, what is it? You wanted to talk to me? Sorry for calling you here all of a sudden. I really didn't want anyone else to hear.
Huh?
You don't? It's about Moko. I think something's odd. I feel like she's not quite right. Huh. Odd. It's not nice of me to doubt a friend after she just came back to safety, but... I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like she's hiding something. I see. So that's what's been bothering her. Moko's acting strange. But what could she be hiding? Do you have any idea? No, I haven't figured that out. I just kind of have this feeling. That's all it is, so I'm not sure if I should confront Moko about it. If she is hiding something, obviously she doesn't want anyone to know. If I try to get it out of her, it might really upset her. And I know what it's like. I have my own secret. It hurts keeping secrets from friends. So that's it. That's why she wanted to ask my opinion. I don't know much about you and Moko. But she's your friend, right? So I say instead of brooding about it, you should just be honest with her.
Huh?
I don't think you should press her if she doesn't want to talk, of course. If that happens, you can just decide to trust her and not ask about it again. Like you did for me, Takumi. Hey, I was just... But you're right. That's what I should do. Yes, I'm sure of it now. I'll try talking to her. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's best for friends to be straight with each other. I can go with you if you want, but it'd probably be easier with just the two of you. Thanks, I'll be fine. But if it doesn't work out and you're still feeling bad, we can talk about it anytime. Thank you. There it is again. I keep getting this strange feeling.
Huh?
Strange? It happened the other day too. I realize I keep opening up to you. I feel almost like we've been talking like this ever since we were kids. Huh? Of course we haven't, really. I wonder if it's because I'm like that other person you knew. Maybe that's just made me feel like I've known you for a lot longer than I have. It must be a real pain for constantly dragging you into trouble because of it, huh? That's not true. Seriously, thank you, Takumi. Thanks for hearing me out. I feel better now. I'm going to talk to Moko. Yeah, that'll be good. I still don't understand the connection between Nozomi and Kara. And for now, there was no way to figure it out either. Contrary to what Nozomi seemed to think, the more we spoke, I was starting to accept her more and more as her own person. And I was starting to develop feelings for Nozomi that were different from those I had for Kara.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Hopefully that works well for Nozomi. I'm kind of worried, but...
Well then, good night.
Huh?
That time already. I kept chatting with Nozomi for a little longer, and now it's gotten late all of a sudden. I still don't know her connection to Kara, but that should become clear on day 100. Until then, we all just have to do our best. We have to survive to the end, somehow. We're going to survive this. Strongly determined to make it out, I headed for bed. And so ended the 64th day at Last Defense Academy. Okay, we really do need to go on an expedition today, though. We want to be able to get Kako her extra range before the next major battle.
Up and out of troops! Time to rise and shine!
And to be clear, the reason it's so important that we get this extra range for Kako is because she gets extra attack damage if she doesn't have to move before she attacks. So, the more flexibility we have with where she can attack on her turn without having to move, the better.
Get ready for your 65th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning already. Guess I'll go to the cafeteria. And I'm sure all hell hasn't broken loose, right? Like, what if Moko's a double agent and breaks our prisoner out? Like, it seems like any time the invaders come up, she gets all tight-lipped for some reason. That morning, standing in the center of the cafeteria was once again... Okay, time for question 2 of the History of Pro Wrestling quiz. Yeah, I'm gonna nail it this time. The next question is about the ultra cute angel idol pro wrestler Moko Mojiro. It's about you. In her apocalyptic Maiden of Destruction era, Moko Mojiro was known for one thing. That was the Phoenix Splash finisher, of course. Ah, shit, I almost buzzed in prematurely. Did you even know that, though? What was the name of Moko Mojiro's finisher when she was in her chronic hematuric maniacs heel era? If it's the healer, you must have used deadly weapons, which means you beheaded your opponents with a chainsaw. That's full-blown homicide. No, you stretched your opponents flat with a rolling pin, turned them into ramen, and ate them. Just wrong. The correct answer is... I secreted my opponent's costumes before the match so they couldn't compete. That's just petty crime. Wow, the CHM era really takes me back. I never thought it would come up in a question. What do you mean? You're the one asking the questions here. You're literally in charge of the quiz. Heel antics at Wrestle Kingdom were the stuff of legends. Like when all our members got arrested because of the explosives we struggled in to blow up the venue. Man, these guys are really taking their heel role seriously. Rightfully so, that's a felony. The chronic hematuriac. Is that a word? Hematuriac. Maniacs wanted to go beyond wrestling and make people think about the meaning of crime and law. That's so cool. I want to see them in the death match. As usual, everyone was having fun with Moko at the center telling stories. But just a bunch of boring normies. Every last one of them. Idiots. Durumi was her usual self too. And Nozomi was not. Looks like Nozomi hasn't broached the topic with Moko yet. That, or she has, and it went poorly. Anyway, how are you feeling, Moko? Are you back in prime condition yet? Oh yeah, we should spar soon! Know your role and shut your mouth. Boys are always like this, they get horned out to the max. But, what? Horned up? Thankfully most of my muscle is back. But my makeup isn't going on right. It'll be a while till I'm back on full form. Makeup? You don't need makeup to fight. Does makeup matter in a sparring match? Lady Moko, you must consume meat. Do that and any physical ailments will instantly be gone. Wait, has she not been consuming meat? Guys, there's no way a professional wrestler, well, I mean, I guess theoretically plausible, but like, in general, professional wrestlers, I don't think, tend to be vegetarians. And simultaneously, the one invader we have experience with the dietary habits of is a vegetarian. I'm trying to avoid meat, watching my weight, you know? No, I don't know, because if you're in the military, you need to build up your strength, so you need protein, which meat is an amazing source of. Really? You said meat was the perfect food before? Oh no, she's an invader. She's infiltrated our school. We're all someone's gonna get like murdered in the night. It's gonna, no. There's gonna be a prison break. We need to throw her in jail now. For the crime of being vegetarian, you will be thrown in jail. Yeah, I promise it's justified. Yeah, but now... Then it happened. Nozomi finally approached Moko. Moko, can I have a word? She whispered something quietly in Moko's ear. Yeah, okay, I'll head there later. The OK Corral. I'm worried about... oh no, I'm so worried about Nozomi. If things go south with this confrontation... And if imposter Moko kills Nozomi, Nozomi can't be brought back. If you don't mind. I think we need to be present at this confrontation. Because Nozomi's about to be one-on-one with an invader with no safety net whatsoever. Responding with an awkward smile, Nozomi quietly left the cafeteria. After that, we finished breakfast and individually went to our respective rooms. Looks like Nozomi finally arranged some time alone with Moko. I'm the one who encouraged them to talk privately, but I'm kind of curious. Please, let's go. Let's spy on them, please. Maybe I'll just take a look. Yes, you will. Okay, thank goodness. He's actually doing something sensible for once. I don't know where they agreed to meet, but if it's the same place Nozomi and I met yesterday... Maybe it's that classroom? Okay, go. Be prepared for blood. No, that's the parking. I think the classroom's this way, isn't it? Standing before the classroom door, I heard the faint sound of talking from inside. That's Zome and Moko. I knew it had to be here. I'm not trying to eavesdrop, I'm just passing by. That was how I justified my actions in my mind as I listened closely to the conversation on the other side of the door. I'm worried about you, Moko. Please tell me if there's something wrong. I told you nothing's wrong. Nothing happened to you. I'm the same old Moko as before. But something is just off. You said yourself, didn't you? That how injured or unwell a wrestler is, they always have to get back in the ring. You said a true pro wrestler will stand in the ring and fight anyone, anytime. And yet... Well, I'm still not in perfect shape. My body won't move how I want it to. Must have lost muscle after sleeping for so long. I'm not an ultra cute angel idol pro wrestler anymore, just an ultra cute angel idol. And it happened again at breakfast this morning. You always said whether you were cutting or bulking, you'd eat any meat anytime. I'm trying to avoid meat, watching my weight, you know.
What?
It's just about the vibe in the moment. Are we done here? Can I go? Wait, Moko. If there's something you can't tell everyone else, won't you at least tell me? I'm on your side no matter what, Moko. I can't just pretend nothing's happening.
Give it a rest.
I said it's nothing, so stop pretending to be my friend and prying into my business. You just decided you knew everything about me and made all kinds of assumptions. You're really starting to piss me off. Moko,
Oh.
are we done? I'm leaving. What? You really just want to know about the invaders, right? If they've done something to me, you'd be happy because it'd mean getting more information. But they didn't do anything to me. I don't know anything about them.
Oh.
Not a thing, okay? There's nothing unusual about me at all. After coldly dismissing the question, Moko briskly left the classroom. In a hurry to distance myself from the classroom, I temporarily went back to my room. Okay, well, no violence occurred at the very least. The mood back there was pretty tense. I thought they'd be able to figure things out as friends, but then Moko's attitude took a sudden turn. Maybe she's always been that kind of person, the rest of us just didn't know? Anyway, I'm worried about Nozomi. I'm the one who advised her to do that, after all. Maybe it's none of my business, but I think I'll go check in on her. Her room, maybe? Or she might still be in the classroom. I rang the doorbell and could hear the bell ring on the other side of the door. Shortly after, the door opened slowly. Oh, Takumi. I just worried. I wanted to ask how your talk went with Moko. Would you like to come in? Don't mind if I do. Wow, this is have we ever been in here before? This is like an aggressively cute room. I'm in Nozomi's room. I know it's just a temporary lodging and we basically all have the same rooms. But still, I can't help being conscious of the fact that it's her room. Moko hates me now. Huh? I talked to her. I tried to be direct about what was bothering me. And then she got angry. Furious, even. I've never seen her like that before. Well, actually, the problem might just be that I was being presumptuous about her. I might have just been assuming that she was my friend. On that subject, I was curious about your conversation, so, I confessed to Nozomi that I had been secretly eavesdropping from the hall. I see. I'm sorry for eavesdropping, but I couldn't stop worrying. No, I don't mind if you overheard. Then you know what happened, right? I heard Moko. I'm so stubborn that I ended up offending her. No, you're in the right here, Nozomi. You are very much in the right. She is not who she says she is. She's a vegetarian now. We can't treat her like a human being anymore. But I understand why you had doubts. I can't blame you for thinking that way. Also, look at our situation. It's natural for even small doubts to get to you. I think I'm going to apologize to her tomorrow. I don't know if she'll forgive me, though. I honestly don't think you should. I think we need to rally everyone to imprison her. Oh. I'm sure it'll be fine. She probably just lost her temper. She'll be a regular cheery self by tomorrow. I hope you're right. Sorry for worrying you. Here you are, encouraging me again. Thank you, Takumi. I said goodbye to rather gloomy Nozomi and went back to my room. Of course, Nozomi is uneasy. It was unusual for Moko to get that angry. But seeing how vehemently she denied anything was wrong, it makes me wonder. It's possible she really is hiding something. Something she really doesn't want to talk about.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
The whole Moko situation is still in my mind, but it's not something I can do anything about. For now, I just have to hope the two of them can have a good talk tomorrow and patch things up between them. I lay down in my bed. It took more time than usual, but eventually I drifted off to sleep. I'm awake? Early? I suddenly woke up in the middle of the night. Just then I felt a strange presence. Oh, is it the ghost guy again? What? What are you doing here, harbinger of destruction? I sprang upright. It was standing in front of me again. That thing cloaked in undying flames.
You... When did you get here?
It was trying to talk again. What's it saying? Forget that, actually.
What are you doing here? Why didn't you attack me the other day? You're an invader, aren't you? Isn't attacking us your whole goal? What's your problem?
As I was voicing my confusion, suddenly...
Huh?
You leading me somewhere? It turns its back to me and faced the door. And vanished. It left without doing anything, but why? Is it going to the defense room? With that realization, I hurriedly scrambled out of bed. Damn, I need to chase it down. I have to stop it. Or it could be trying to free the prisoners. Or meeting up with Moko. Like, there's a lot of bad things that could be going on. I don't see the flame invader. Is it already headed for the defense room? We just have to hurry after it. Oh, what if we find Moko in the defense room?
Oh,
Oh, hi, Moko. What has you up so late? Huh? Moko?
oh, oh.
Why are you here? Huh? Oh, hey, Takumi, what's up? What do you mean, what's up? What are you doing out this late? Forget that. Did you see that thing? An invader covered in undying flames. Nope, can't say I did.
Hey!
Sorry, I'm gonna mosey on. I don't feel so good. So you should get some sleep soon, hon. Okay, answered my question curtly, and so we walked away. Okay. Oh. Oh, hey. What a coincidence. Looks like we're going the same way. Hey, that's something. See, I was just headed to the defense room. Surely that's not where you're going, too. We don't really have, like, daily business there or anything. We just, you know. And really, most of us don't go there at all in a given day or Weak. Mocha! What's the matter? There's no time I have to hurry. Why, because you've been found out? Huh? Oh, well, what's I'm not feeling so good. I'm in a hurry. I'll be going now. You should get some sleep soon, hun. Mocha muttered all that to me in a lifeless voice, then walked away again. What was that about? What's going on? You're not looking too hot around the little cheek area. Mocha, your face. What happened? I feel a little under the weather. No time left. I don't think you're just under the weather. Something's wrong with your face. How dare you say that to a girl about her face? Boys are so horrible. I need to go. I have to hurry. You get some sleep soon too, hun. She muttered all this in an eerie voice and walked away. What was that? What the hell is happening here tonight? I just need to get to the defense room fast. Oh, right, the defense room, which is where she totally is right now. Something happened to Moko? She's clearly was her usual self. But for now, it's more important that I protect whatever is in the defense room. Is that Undying Flames invader in here already? Yeah, I'm starting to think the Undying Flames guy is actually on our side, because he always seems to, like, he's he comes up when bad stuff goes down, but it almost seems more like he's warning us and giving us a heads up as to, like, attacks and, in this case, the Moko situation. You look awful. Moko. Get some sleep soon. Get some sleep soon. Get some sleep soon. What happened to you? Stay out of my way.
Stay out of my way! 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 Stay out of my way!
See, protein deficiency. This is what I'll do to you. This is why you don't go vegetarian, folks. Mocha turned her back to me and proceeded to the door of the defense room. Hold it right there! What are you trying to do? I put a hand on Mocha's shoulder, but...
Stay out of my way! Stay out of my way!
No? I can move. I can only stand there completely unable to comprehend the situation before me. But then...
Moko!
Moko, what's wrong? Oh, clearly it's on Moko, alright? Can we drop that pretense now? Nozomi, what are you doing here? I couldn't sleep. I went for a walk and heard noises, so I came to investigate. Hey, Moko, what's wrong? What happened?
It's your fault!
Huh?
Stay out of my way! Out of my way!
With a monstrous shriek, Moko rushed toward Nozomi. No you don't! Suddenly the undying flames covered the door, began to move on their own. They writhed and undulated like a living creature. Then they transformed into a ball of fire which launched itself at Moko. As if repelled by the ball of undying flames, Moko retreated into the hallway. Immediately after that, there was a crashing sound of glass breaking. Moko had probably flung herself out the window. Moko! Look, Nozomi, I'm sorry I have to be the one to tell you this, but like, Moko's gone. Nozomi, wait! I hurried to stop Nozomi before she could chase after her friends. We can chase her after going to the war room. Huh? Do you understand what I'm saying? We should go after her in our class armor. Let's go. We immediately headed for the war room. Just the two of us?
Damn you! Stay out of my way!
And it's kind of unfair. Like, we have to stab ourselves and go through all this, like, pain. Whereas, meanwhile, Nozomi just puts on some cool, like, power armor. Okay, a jewel. That's new. Moko, are you alright? She looked hurt. I spotted a fire extinguisher on the floor by her feet. She must have used it to put out the undying flames that had consumed her. Nozomi, let's stop. Huh? Let's patch things up. Please don't hurt me. You wouldn't be cruel to me, would you? We're supposed to be friends. Oh, thanks for the follow. Fantastico? Fantastico?
What the hell are you?
Me? I'm Moko Majiro, of course. I'm Moko Majiro. 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 I'm Moko Majiro.
Moko, what's happening? Is someone controlling you? No, keep your distance. I don't know what she is now, but she's not our friend. She'll kill us if we approach too recklessly. But what are we supposed to do? We have to fight. Looks like nobody else has noticed something's wrong. The arm hasn't gone off. Right now, we're the only people who can defend the academy. Our only option is to fight. Alone. Fight? You mean fight Moko? I'm sorry, Nozomi, it's not Moko anymore.
We just have to go for it. I don't know what happened to her, but we need to stop her.
This has been an interesting change of pace. Smaller scale battle. Okay. How many
Those
waves
look like
we got?
invaders sprouting out of Moko's body. What the heck's going on?
She must be possessed by an invader. I bet she'll go back to normal if we defeat her.
If that's what you need to think to get us through this, then go ahead, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Defeat Moko Majiro? Question mark? Okay. 2 waves. So we don't need to be too sparing on our resources.
Say when.
And obviously impact stab is decent, but hold on. Air blade will get you. Not quite enough. Because you only have a base attack with 1. What we can do though is if we could like air blade from like here. Well, not. No, there's no way we could get. Well, we could attack from the side, at least get 1. Like if we attack from here with the air blade. Okay. So I'll definitely take an attack potion for this turn.
This should do it. Let's go.
We start with an air blade. That allows us to grab the. We go for. Got a air blade from here, like so.
Take this. All right.
Okay. This guy is going to be annoying. Next thing, though.
Good to go.
Let's go agility potion.
Time to use it. I've got this.
My impact stab can take this guy out.
Take that. Got it.
Alright, now what about the paralyzed bolt? Paralyzed bolt could be useful against like these two. To start with. Okay. You're immune to stun, are you? Okay.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, yeah, okay. We paralyze bullets like so.
Pulling the trigger.
Thanks. My turn.
You're stunned, so you don't even do anything this turn. So we
Locked
could.
and loaded.
I could just take you out with paralyzed bullets. I guess the question is, what does Moko do? Do we know? Attack of 5, attack of 2. Like, I'm not sure if she continues summoning things. If so, we want to kind of rush through quickly. Otherwise, we can afford to take our time with it.
I'm prepped and ready.
I guess in any case, what we would rather do here, because we could paralyze bullet you twice, or the alternative would be a rescue bullet,
I'll help.
and then this way, attack me at the very least,
Ready
and
when you
come around
are.
on the side and get the small dude as well.
There. All right.
And honestly, I think we can just kind of leave this guy. That's fine. Well, hold up. Nozomi actually does have
Locked and loaded.
a move. It could paralyze bullets, but well, it's a tough call, right? Because the paralyze. Basically, how are we wanting to take you down? Our strongest attack
Let's do
is
this. Let's go.
the impact stab, which is dealing 4 damage right now, thanks to the potion. But in order, well, yeah, okay. Definitely what we would want to do is we want to get Takumi in range and then just boom, boom, boom. In that case, I don't think attacking with Nozomi this turn makes sense. So we'll just end for here.
Come on out!
Okay. This is concerning.
Say when.
And you definitely want to impact stab. You gotta go for
Here we
2
go.
anyway, so. Yeah.
Yeah. My turn. Ah! Got it.
It's net neutral.
Time for action.
Oh, this is good on flight. Okay. There we go. Well, hold on. I think what we'd want to do,
Locked
actually,
and loaded.
do it from this angle here.
Taking the shot.
That way we can still heal Takumi. She might do this turn.
Whenever you're ready.
Then again, with 8 AP, especially
Let's
if we
do
use
this.
an attack potion. We only have 3 attack potions, though. 8 times 3 is going to be 24, which is just barely not enough.
Here we go.
Of course it is. In that case, we'll use an attack potion.
I've got this. This should do it. My turn. Here.
Takumi! Why?
Let's do this.
Ow! Knock it off!
I'm good to go.
I do think... I'm not I think let's get one shot in with Nozomi. Just so she's, like, complicit in this, and it's not all Takumi.
Nozomi, stop! Don't kill me! We're friends!
Okay.
My turn. Yeah.
Stop it! Why are you attacking me?
I've got this. There. My turn. Here.
Whenever you're
Okay,
ready.
Nozomi, finish the job, please.
Taking the shot. Leave it to me. Gotcha.
That's a 3 count for me. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Moko! Are you alright?
Nozomi? Nozomi!
Moko!
Get away! It's too dangerous.
I'm Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction. No matter how many times I go down, I rise like a phoenix.
Okay, everyone's here.
Sorry we're late.
Nozomi, are you alright? What happened to Moko? She's clearly discarded her humanity.
Lady Moko, have you made a deal with the devil?
No, that's not Moko.
It's not.
It's an invader wearing her skin. Must be a copy or imitation ability. An invader with powers like that probably switched places with her.
Switched places? When would they have done that?
When we found her.
Maybe sometime before she got back? It was never the real Moko.
That's a pretty natural assumption. The invader imitated her to infiltrate the academy.
But her memories and personality were just like the real Moko.
I don't know the specifics, but maybe it can copy the original's emotions and memories too.
That's cheating!
So you're telling me we've been buddy-buddy with a fake this whole time?
Looks like it, unfortunately.
No. Just when I thought she was finally back.
I think it was trying to exploit our feelings. That's why it pretended to be Moko.
How utterly despicable!
A nauseatingly diabolical tactic. I will slay this foul invader!
Why do you all hate me? I just want to be friends!
What the?
Oh no! These are gonna be slightly.
Copies of us?
Man, our abilities are really good.
I'm not a dork like that thing.
It's the absolute spitting image of your dorkery!
For the love of murder, even if it is a copy, it's pretty twisted that I have to kill myself.
Clones make things easy for the devs. Just copy and paste existing models.
Whatever they are, we have to do this. We have to take them down.
That's right. It's our only choice.
Are you going to be okay, Nozomi?
I guess not. I'm just an emotional wreck. But I can't complain. This battle is about protecting the hope of all mankind.
Nozomi, could you move out of the way? Please, I'm asking as a friend. Nozomi, 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 Nozomi.
Okay, could you
Nozomi.
I'm going to fight with everybody. I'll fight to defend what really matters.
Okay. Alright, well, luckily they're nice to us. All the copies only have half the health of the original. Which by implication means that Moko had 100 health back in the day. Shame we'll never get to control her. But, so that stacks things in our favor. Clearly we needed... Alright, let's think about this. If I were fighting me, what do? You want to take out Nozomi probably first, so you don't have any heals going around. Kurara I don't think would be that annoying. Like, she's gonna put up some towers and stuff, but that's not too big a deal. You definitely gotta watch out for Kiyoshika, because she can, like, nearly one-hit kill people, because she has that one really powerful attack. Your mobility is gonna be a problem. We kind of want to get Shuma before he has the ability to do anything. Oh, Kako! Kako needs to go. Kako needs to go big time, because if, like, she can just snipe us for, like, a ton of damage. Okay. At the very least, maybe we can stun her with Nozomi. Over on this side. And Tsubasa could be annoying. Though, I don't think that... The enemy only ever does one move per unit, so okay. So yeah, this side seems more dangerous to me in general, like especially Nozomi and Kako. Like Kako's gonna have a sniper, you know. Okay. Now I can side slash like so. It's not much damage. Anyone got more damage on this side of things? Not really.
I can do this much.
If you could enrage a bunch of them, but you can't even get that far. Okay. And do we get AP when we kill them? We don't. Ooh, that's honestly the most devious thing. We don't get AP if we kill them. Okay. That's tough, because that's like the backbone of my whole strategy, typically. Is there... Well, I was going to say, is there any logic to putting up, like, fences? But the issue is, most of them attack at some kind of range. I would think. Yeah, like Nozomi attacks at range, you don't. You definitely do. At this side, so it's only Nozomi and Kako that attack at range.
Leave it to me.
And you could take out any one person. If we could take out... Because Kako's who really concerns me over here. On this side of things, we got a lot of ranged attacks here too. Okay.
Hauling ass!
That could be good. You're distracting 2. You could also maybe grab a counterattack for you for this turn.
I'm ready whenever.
Judge. That's attack of 3. If you had attack up, that would be... You could kill 2 in 2 turns. Let me just verify what the attack power is on their like things. Is it the same as like what we have? Basically. Now granted, most of our dudes don't have like super high attack power, so maybe I'm getting worried for no reason. Okay, we gotta worry about Milko here. We got Kako on this side. Who can you hit? And you could just straight up snipe Takumi. Doesn't even quite kill him. There's also an idea of maybe we use Kako with a spring trap. And it still doesn't even get you quite to where we want you, but we could put you like there. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I think that's too far away because you're.
Leave it to me.
Oh, Hellfire! Hellfire actually could be really good if we could get you in the right place. So, I mean, Hellfire is 3 damage, but it's going to be an extra 3 damage. So, it's 6 damage in theory. Okay, these two are like the highest damage people on this side. So, I think it makes a lot of sense
We better get moving.
for Judgment to be our opening move here.
I guess it's my turn.
You want to use the... What?
Yes, leave it to me.
We use Voltage or a
Guess it's my
potion?
turn.
Let's use Let's use a potion.
Yes, leave it to me. I hope no one minds. I'm ready whenever. We better get moving. You're...
Okay. Got decent. We could also use like one of our super attacks too. Or like, for example, what if I
Let's
were
do
to
this.
use
Let's go.
this? Okay. Yeah, that seems pretty effective. Yeah, we'll do that.
Gotcha.
Okay, we definitely need to take out
Let us
Kiyashiki if we
begin.
can. So actually,
Onward.
use an agility potion
This should
here.
hinder them. 2 arms.
Just take yourself out.
Hiya! I'm burnt out.
Okay, and that takes out basically everyone on this side, aside from Mocha herself, of course. Over here. And I do actually kind of like the idea
Let's
of
do this. Rev it up.
do a
Hauling ass. Let's give it to him.
give me your counter strike.
Here we freaking go. Full throttle.
And then put them up. Enrage these guys. Okay. And that just leaves, well, it leaves actually a fair bit over here.
I'll do my best.
Could you snipe him? Here's what you could do, actually.
I'm ready.
You could use your spring trap. Just spring trap over to like here.
I'll do my best.
And then snipe him.
How's this?
Okay, let's not end the turn immediately. Let's put up some defense as well. Well, okay, on this side, I don't think we need to be that concerned. We could put up a wall, like, right there, just slow these guys down a bit. That might be worthwhile.
I guess it's my turn.
Put a fence like
Let's try this.
so. Over on this side of things, I think, yeah. I don't know. Are you... You seem to do melee. Okay, in that case, let's put up some walls over here. You can't. I can't. Dang. No walls, then. And, I mean, no
I
one's
got
even,
this.
like, really close. Could've- Okay, well, let's just see what happens,
Time
then.
for action.
Okay. You're stunned? Perfect. Oh, you're stunned. Bad. Okay. Let's just start. We know we can take these guys out with a put 'em up. That seems sensible to me. Could we even get him with an out of my way? No. Just put him up. Okay. Obviously, the small guys are kind of concerning here, but we'll worry about that later. I need to not die, ideally. You two are both stunned. This guy's stunned. I mean, you could take out a lot of these guys, or...
I'll take care of this.
If we could actually...
I can't wait.
Inflicts attack -1. Only could go further.
Ready as I'll ever be.
And a rescue bolt would be nice. Smuko's gonna be tough.
Time for me to move.
Here, can we get rid of at least some of these small guys over here?
How about this?
I'm good to go.
Okay, let's rescue bolt both of you.
I'll patch you up.
I appreciate it.
Oh, and guess who's not stunned anymore? That's actually really good. Because what I
Ready
can
when you
do...
are. Let's do this.
I could take a step back. Impact stab. Or do I want to do that? Actually, I think here's what I need to do. It's less flashy, but you do a side slash with your step back.
That's it.
That lets you put up some defenses.
Let's go. Time to use it. Say when. This should do it.
Over on this side of things, I mean, I think we're basically fine to kind of ignore this zone for now. I don't think anything bad's gonna happen here. What I do think we want to do is we want to get a mounted turret over here. We want you there. We want to put a mounted turret here.
Uncouth baboon!
We do not end the turn because I need you
I'll
to then
take care of
also
this.
put up a fence over here.
This will show them.
And I think that does it. I'm not sure if there's anything else we want to put down. Well, you know what we might do? Just to help clear them out a little bit. Can we get a mine right like here? And then maybe we get another mine up this way. Just to help clear out some of these
It's killing
annoying little guys.
time.
Put a mine like there.
Using it!
Oh, mine's a friendly fire.
So weak.
Okay, I'm now thinking this side is the side that's looking more secure. Well, aside from this guy. Anyone want to take this guy out? We could stun him,
Locked and
actually.
loaded.
Yeah, that's probably actually the best course of action here.
Pulling the trigger!
I owe you one.
There we go. Okay. So yeah, this side is basically fine. We can, like, not do anything here for a sec, and it'll be fine. Though we might want to put up another turret, actually. That could make sense. But let's focus on the other side first. Because things are getting a little out of hand here, I must admit.
Let's do it to
I feel
it.
fine would actually go great here. Yeah, look at that. There is an idea, though, doesn't...
I'm ready.
Hellfire's interesting, but I don't think...
Here goes.
What are yours? That has no attack power.
It's killing game time.
Okay, let's get rid of these guys.
Yes, leave it to me.
Okay, attack is down for you.
Full throttle.
Put him up. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I thought that would hit this guy too. Guess not. It's fine. And I'm fine if this ends up, like, hitting that. Alright,
Kneel before me.
let's get a mounted turret over this way.
Unsightly beast.
Perfect. Who here attacks at range?
I'm
You
good
do.
to go.
Yeah. At least stops the bleeding for now.
Experiment time.
Why are you hitting me?
Wait, what just happened? Uses immune. Oh, maybe that was the shield or something. Reflect! Oh, okay. Okay. Your attack is down, though, which is good. Okay, I think this is good. This will do.
Let her rip.
Okay, we gotta repair the fence.
My body.
Okay, we can finally take out the Tsubasa over here.
Here we go.
And finish off these small
Let's
dudes.
go! Take that!
Perfect. Okay, so this side is clear. I kind of feel like we want to get Kako over on this side. If we can
I'm all
shake that.
set.
Hold on. What do we need to do? We really need...
My turn at last.
I think we need Usuzuki Nightmare, actually. Which means I need to go, like, somewhere
Good to
else,
go.
please. Unfortunately, there's nowhere I can really go that would, like, be useful at the moment. Well, hold up. I've got Airblade. So I can be... How far back can I be? And still be useful. I can be pretty far back, actually. I can, like... I can go all the way back here. Boom. Not that far. Let's not be ridiculous. I can go right here.
Take this. Don't attack me.
Okay. Because now I can do
take care of this.
Usuzuki Nightmare. And I believe taking it... Back in anime in front. Hold on, what is the range? I thought the range of that was 2. It is. Okay. So I do this. Attack this way. There we go. And that should heal the walls, right? That's how that works?
That hurts.
It does. I think we gotta do it again for the walls to not be destroyed next turn. You might attack, but you only attack for one, so I'm not that concerned.
Make way! Watch your leg!
Stop it. What are you doing?
Okay, reflect. We don't really want to attack you while you're reflecting. So we'll hold off on attacking this turn. Which is actually great, because that gives us the opportunity.
I'll do my
Here,
best. I'll do my best.
Spring Trap for Kako. Which actually gets you pretty close to where you want to be.
I'm ready.
And yeah, you can snipe probably from all the way, not that far back. That's not really absurd. Okay, you can snipe from like. What you're gonna have to do is probably just take an
I'll
agility
do my
potion.
best. I'll set it up. I'm ready.
Or what I should have done is just dashed. Yeah. Okay, so you dash to here.
I'm all set.
And actually, you know what we could do? Well, you're stunned.
I'll do my best.
You could use Hellfire on this guy, that'd be great. But we need to keep you in line. So Spirit Rain would be what we'd want to use. Which actually almost does it. So
I'm
you can
all
actually
set.
use it. Actually, what we do here is we boost
I'll
your
do
Hemo
my
Anima.
best.
Because you're going to be our main damage dealer against Smoko once she's done reflecting.
I'm
Or
much
one of our main
stronger
damage
now.
dealers anyway.
Leave
And
it
this
to
also
me.
allows you to bring down this guy.
Try and dodge this. I'm feeling weaker.
So reflect. Is it just 1 damage? Because if it's just 1 damage, I think we'd attack you
I'm good
regardless.
to go.
We just use rescue bullets. And what this actually will do, I think this will take away
I've got
Kako's
you.
debuff.
My life. I'm ready.
Yes, it will.
Ready? Aim.
Don't hurt me. I thought we were friends.
I also think it's worthwhile to bring your attack power down by 1.
How about this?
What the hell are you doing?
And this is a fun fight. Like my fortifications are working perfectly. All right, first we maintain the defenses.
You're in the way. My turn at last. I'll end you.
Lovely. Now we snipe you.
Ready. Here goes. I'm feeling weaker.
Now we heal you. While simultaneously taking away your debuff. Man, Nozomi and Kako together is actually a really powerful team. And heck, maybe we could do is your... What's your special? Your special is actually less power. Well, than the normal. Okay, cool.
Ready? Aim.
Alright, it's over.
So tired.
You think that'll save you? Nozomi, I think you should do the final bits.
Locked and loaded. Whenever you're ready, leave it to me. Wow, that's some power.
It's only
Time
right.
for action.
Sorry. But you gotta die.
Yeah!
My killer intuition was right. Copying is a commander-level ability.
It turned into a copy of Moko to deceive us and snuck in.
But this commander knows English, or not English, Japanese technically. We could maybe interrogate this one.
Demon! You will be slain!
I was so close.
Huh? It spoke.
The commander's body once again turned malleable and transformed. Whoa.
What a major bummer. Tune in again next week. Looks like this is the end of the road for Moko Majiro, the apocalyptic maiden of destruction.
It can fully copy someone's words, personality, even their memories.
It used that ability to trick us and covertly attack the defense room.
I thought it'd go off without a hitch. It's all Nozomi's fault.
My fault?
It's true. My ability allows me to copy language, personality, and memories. But that requires huge volumes of information. It takes time to create a perfect copy.
Hence how long you were in the coma.
And it was going to take even longer for an entirely different culture and language. Normally, I need at least 3 months, but I didn't have that kind of time. So I snuck in before I was done processing it all. If I could trick you all with my imperfect form, I could take advantage of that to attack your defense room. I was going to pretend to be unconscious, and then carry out the plan while everyone was otherwise occupied.
See.
But because Nozomi never left my side and constantly cared for me, I never got my chance.
Ah, well, good job, Nozomi.
That's when I changed tactics. I abandoned all physical activity and concentrated on mental processing. Digesting all of that information went well, and I was able to stand before you all as your long-lost ally. But it looks like I was too careless and reached the limits of my ability. It got harder and harder to maintain my form. I had no choice but to rush to attack the defense room. But then Takumi found me. Ugh. It all goes back to Nozomi. Everything would have gone fine if it wasn't for her. You scum! How dare you say that in Moko's voice!
I can't take it! I'm going to slay this monster myself!
Look, I kind of feel like we should take this one in too, right? This one knows English, or Japanese, technically. We can actually interrogate this one, potentially.
Wait! It's capable of communication. We should try to extract some more information.
And it speaks our language quite fluently now, don't you think?
Must be Moko's influence. I feel a little emotion about saying goodbye to everyone.
Stop it. Stop screwing around! Give back our Moko! Where is she? Where's the real Moko?
Fine. I'll tell you. We're friends after all. The thing is, the real me was killed. There was no more use for me after I'd been copied.
Huh?
You.
Blackguard! Foul demon!
Wait, we should interrogate.
Shelby! I can't tell you any more than that. We are mortal enemies after all.
We could torture you into talking.
Yeah, we could.
No. Once I disable my copying ability, I won't be able to speak this language anymore.
Right, and our prison cells disable abilities.
I'm not giving you anything to go on. Not one single thing.
Wait a moment. Then at least...
Items, please, are futile. The remaining vestiges of Moko begin to disintegrate. It was like they were melting away.
Hey! We were in the middle of talking. We've still got stuff to ask.
Listening, pussy?
Looks like that's it. Do we wait for it to recover? If it copies someone else, it might be able to talk again.
I don't know. You guys, I don't really want it to copy it.
I very much doubt it would say anything truthful once it regained its speech.
That's fair.
I've had enough of talking. I will never forgive this monster!
Let's finish it off. That's all we really can do now.
Taking lives is all part of the game. It's an important way for the characters to grow.
Since it's Moko, I feel like I should be the one to do it. But I'm sorry. I'm not brave enough to do it myself. I'll let one of you take care of it. I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
Who is this going to be? I don't know, I'm kind of thinking maybe Kako. We use her a lot. Like she's got a really useful suite of abilities. It is. I'm still trying to like spread it out and not just pile all of it on one person. I'm worried about the narrative consequences of that. Kako, good luck.
Can I really do it? This is how it has to be.
Extermination complete. Kako, Sukumo's, Humanimo's boosted special attack +1, voltage gain +10%. And that should probably be back to S rank, I would imagine. There we go.
Ah.
Are you okay, Nozomi? Well, obviously not. I guess not. Well, that was a nasty turn of events. I never imagined an invader would turn into one of us. It had us completely fooled. Pretty fucked up that the real Moko got killed on top of that. This truly is the work of the devil. Only pure evil could treat our comrades so poorly. I've had enough. I really don't give a rat's ass about the invaders' true nature anymore. Every last one of them must be annihilated. I'll slaughter them all in the name of the Usuzuki family. Even if we knew that what they were, there's no way we'd ever see eye to eye with them. So what do you do about the prisoner? Huh? We don't need intel on the invaders now, so there's no reason for us to keep taking care of her, is there? No, there definitely is, actually. Like, we got early warning. Like the reason we, at least in part, that we were able to know about the Moko invader was because we knew that invaders are vegetarians. Because of our taking care of the prisoner. She's still a very valuable source of information, potentially. Even if we can't interrogate her, just the more we know about the invaders, you know, physiologically, mentally, in terms of their, you know, cultural behaviors and stuff, like that gives us an advantage. Revenge for Lady Moko. I'll have her head. Please wait, she has nothing to do with this. She totally does, though. She's an invader, just like the rest of them. She's not like them. She has a kind heart. None of them have kind hearts. She's just tricked you into thinking that. She wouldn't deceive anybody. You can see it in her eyes.
Ah.
If that was all it took to tell if someone was lying or not, that fake Moko would never have fooled us. It would be quite a bother if she somehow escaped her cage. Perhaps we should simply dispose of her now and get it over with. If this was a game with branching choices, this would be where we'd decide whether to kill her or not, or let her live. But seems like killing her is the only choice we got. We can't. Better to do it sooner rather than later. I'd be happy to do it myself. What, now? Yes, this very second. Wait, everyone. I know we're all heated about what just happened. But we can't make important decisions in this state. We should save it for after we've had a chance to calm down. I am calm. Now let me destroy that invader. No, Ito's right. This isn't something we should decide right after a battle. Let's take it easy for the night and talk about it again tomorrow. I agree with Takumi. We should all be thinking clearly when we decide what happens to the prisoner. What's there to deliberate about? Don't you care that they killed Moko? Of course I do. I'm furious. I hate the invaders too. But I feel it's wrong to let pure emotion dictate our actions. I can't get my thoughts together in all this chaos. I just need some time to think. And if we talk again and decide killing her is the way to go, then that's what we'll do. That's what it takes to protect humanity. Okay, then let's call it here for the day. I'm exhausted. I'm sure everyone else is too. We're probably just gonna come to the same conclusion tomorrow. For now, let's go back to our rooms and take some time to recover. It was almost morning at that point, so we agreed to meet in the cafeteria the next day. For the moment, we'd go our separate ways and get some much-needed rest. Back in my room and on my bed with my eyes wide open. My whole body was exhausted from battle, but my mind was still amped up so that I didn't feel sleepy at all. Whenever I closed my eyes, I'd remember how Moko had looked at the end. It had only been an invader masquerading as her, not the real Moko. But the fact remained that we'd lost one of our own. That reality weighed heavily on me, preventing me from really relaxing. Time crawled by as I fell in and out of a shallow sleep. Day 66. And that is where we're going to have to end it today. A bit of a shorter segment than we'd had previously, but that's fine. It's a good place to end regardless. I guess next time we'll be looking into the prisoner's fate. But until then, hope you enjoyed today's stream. We'll be playing next week, similar schedule. From probably on Monday we'll be playing Clair Obscura Expedition 33. There might be something that comes up that prevents that from happening, but hopefully. The narrative in that game is going pretty interestingly too. We had a big event last stream, so I'm curious to see where we pick up from there exactly. Then we got Danganronpa V3, solving the murder of Case 5 on Tuesday. So we're getting pretty close to the end there. And then Wednesday we'll be back here, the 100 line Last Defense Academy, deciding the fate of this prisoner. But anyways, till then, I've been CMeeCraft, and I'll catch you next stream and or video. Goodbye.